Baluache.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
Little,
that's nice. Little Irish brogue there.
little look at the Irish, huh? Come on. I mean, look at the boy. Head
Mm.
to toe. That's how you do it right there.
Literally got green pants on too, fam.
That's the Mets sign in the background.
You know it.
Green. Shit tough. Matching the shirt. I don't
Happy
know how to
St.
pronounce.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, laddies.
That's
Mm.
clean though. You want to split the G, eh? That wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad. That
A little
was
Canadian mixed in, but
yeah.
that's tough though, bro. That's tough. When'd you get the fit? Well, is that a regular jacket? Is it just a hat?
Yeah, just a hat. I
That's
I bought this jacket last year in Texas when I was there for St. Patrick's Day. Needed something green.
wow.
Uh,
Shit is clean though. Shit is
the
clean.
the Mets shirt is from Philly. Bought it in Mitchell and Ness in Philly.
We go into enemy territory and we walk in their trap and take over their trap.
Yep, you know it. You
Mm.
know it. And the hat is the hat I bought in Hobby Lobby.
Mm.
'Cause they had it there. So, worldwide.
We're wise. What we do here. That remind me of like those TikToks where the guy's like, "What you got on? What you got on?
Yeah,
What's the shirt?"
the fit is from Amiri. The pants are from
This is the most expensive brands.
Balenciaga. The shoes are from Polo.
Yeah, they don't got the drip like you got right now. I will
Nah,
tell you that.
they don't know.
I will
Look,
tell you that.
the gold is
It's shining.
shining right now,
I need a diamond tester for that. That should
Oh,
definitely. That's
whoa.
14 karat.
Yeah.
That's 32 karat.
Honestly, it's like 150,000 carat type shit.
Mm, my fault, big
Even though
homie.
I think it actually is, if you go in, like the lower it is, the better it is.
That's what I mean. I feel like a lot of people say 24K. So I'm assuming that's like one of the pricier ones.
This shit point
Oh,
zero 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 point one Bitcoin K type shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Uh, that's big
Uh,
time.
but yeah, happy St. Patty's Day. Well, everyone, by the time you're listening to this, it'll be no longer St. Patty's Day.
You could celebrate it though. I mean, listen, we got a little bit of the Irish in us. So I think people could still we could determine when people could stop and still celebrate St. Patty's Day.
Are you kidding me? I'm about to be celebrating all week March Madness, the double dip,
The double dip.
all St. Patty's Day.
Yeah. Ball watch got a
It's the meme. It's the meme.
what's
It was always St. Patty. It's all St. Patty's Day. Always was.
always was. Great meme. I quote that meme quite often, more often than you think.
Ship
But
'em up to Boston. Whoa.
here we are, episode 58 of Ball Watch. Busy weekend it was.
Yeah,
Busy week we have ahead of us.
yeah, we do. I did
And
have a Guinness today. It
had
was
a boy. Had a boy.
sensational.
Sometimes again it just hits.
I
And
felt like
with the G or no?
I didn't split the G. I was enjoying it too much. I wasn't even trying to compete, I was just
Fair.
like, but
That's fair.
I felt like Will Ferrell and the other guys when he's talking about the cucumber water, the
Mm.
accents, the cucumber, just like the pour accents the Guinness in the glass so well.
I mean, Guinness has really grown on me.
It's amazing.
It really has grown on me.
It's a dessert.
It really is.
Do the jug challenge. A Guinness at the end for dessert.
Yeah, by the time I got up to that point, it was lights on, no one's home. But
Rookie.
rookie, you don't even split the G, my boy.
Come
A
on.
lot of you old heads, it's all right.
I
You,
split the G.
my boy Pat Kelly, you guys are struggling with the G split a little bit.
I split the G. I split the G perfectly like one time, and it was like, that's just aura. That's just aura right there. Is it the luck of the Irish?
Mm,
Maybe.
could
Maybe.
be, could be.
Four
That's
leaf
actually,
clover.
I mean, I only got one player, and it's not. He's kind of irrelevant for episode 58.
I didn't even look up.
I got Jonathan Papelbon,
Ah, fuck that guy.
famously known for choking out Bryce Harper.
Literally,
That's
literally.
all. That's all I remember him from.
Do you know? Do you understand the reference of my name, the Crichton? I think I'm pronouncing that right. Leprechaun?
I was gonna ask you before, how do you pronounce it?
I
Because
think that.
I don't know if it was Crichton.
No,
No,
definitely,
not
definitely.
Crichton. No. What's the reference to?
I might be dating myself here, but do you remember this is like one of the first like viral videos on YouTube back in the day when the neighborhood in Alabama thought they were seeing a leprechaun in the trees?
Yes, yes, yes. I
Yeah.
actually just saw that video today.
That's it.
Solid.
Yeah.
I
Everybody
don't
say
know the
yeah
video
if you
like that.
saw a leprechaun.
I know the video you're talking about. Great vid. Great
Yeah.
vid. And it fits the day. It really does just fit the day. And we're feeling lucky today. And honestly, we were talking about Guinness before. That was, I believe, yeah, one of my swishes was splitting
Oh,
the G. So we're just getting right to it.
let's get right to it.
Happened over the weekend. And like you said, it really does. When you split it right at that G line, there's not many better feelings. People watching you, you competing with people. And then after that, you just get to enjoy the Guinness. Usually, it's whoever splits the G the best gets a free one after. That's what we've been doing.
Yeah. I mean, somebody say you're hitting the G spot.
Mm, you can say that again, brother. You can say that again. So, so yeah, that was one of my swishes from this past weekend.
Um, well, to carry, I've got a lot of swishes and misses from the weekend. The weekend was jam-packed, but to stay on the topic of St. Patrick's Day, I've got a miss.
Oh,
St. Patty's Day on a Monday is for sure a miss.
it's tough. It's tough. I mean, I don't know if we were in high school, it'd probably be a big time swish.
Are we in high school anymore? This is the same thing we went through when I was like, "Oh, Christmas break. Christmas is great on a Wednesday," and you were like, "No, it's not."
But do you get off for St. Pat? No, right?
No, nobody gets off.
So, all right. I mean, yeah, if St. Patty's Day was on like a Thursday, Friday,
Well,
talking.
I have a petition
Mm,
because again, St. Patty's on a Monday is a miss. I have a petition to move St. Patty's Day to Thursday always, like
mm.
Thanksgiving.
I think that's fair. I mean, the hat, basically like a pilgrim hat already, just with a green tint.
It's a leprechaun hat, brother.
I know, but it looks like a that and a pilgrim
It's a
hat is one
Pharrell
of the same.
hat, right? It's a Pharrell hat.
But I will say, I like that petition. I think that's something that could get some legs on it as well. I think a
Could
lot
you
of
imagine,
people
like how
our
awesome? Could
age
you
would agree.
imagine if St. Patrick's Day was just always the first Thursday of the March Madness tournament?
Mm.
Oh my God.
There would be nothing. I would have to take off for it every year,
Yeah,
I would think.
100%. Or if not the Thursday, you definitely have to take off the Friday.
Without a doubt, brother. I've been there. I have been there.
Why not both? Yeah. Yeah, y'all get that taco commercial
Yes.
reference?
I send that gift quite often. ¿Quieres dos? Yeah. Great. Great. I
Uh,
think you might be onto something though. I really do think you might be onto something. Because then on a Monday, it's like who's really like I
what if
almost low key
all
didn't even.
holidays were on Thursdays?
I think Thursday is, but then does the Thursday become too powerful?
Hmm.
Because it's already arguably the one of the better days of the week.
Oh, easily. Thursday nights are the best time of the week.
That's what I'm saying. So now you add holidays onto that, you basically guaranteeing yourself you're taking off Friday.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind St. Patrick's Day on a Thursday. Think you're cooking. I think that does have some legs, like I said before.
Boy hit me with the no one day should have all that power. Like, oh, okay.
Well,
No, but yeah, St. Patty's Day on a Thursday. I mean, March sucks enough as it is with the weather and everything. We get March Madness, which is lit,
it is lit.
and you get St. Patty's, which is lit. But if it's on a Monday, maybe I'm just being soft. Maybe I have to go for the love of the game. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel you. It would be kind of. I mean, it's already. I feel like when it's on a Monday, people celebrate it so much already on the Saturday
Mm.
slash Sunday.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I said, maybe we're a little soft. I don't know. Maybe I just want things towards the end of the week instead of the beginning.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
So
saying.
I agree with you, brother. I agree with you. While we're on a miss,
Mhm.
I have a really tough one.
Ooh.
It's when you go to a new bagel spot and you find out that it's kosher.
Ah,
Dude,
ah.
dude, I was struggling, needed something greasy, was thinking about a bacon, egg, and cheese the entire morning. Had to go to Lake Success, went into the bagel shop, pumped, ready to go.
I actually have had to use that for work before that place.
Really?
Yep.
So you know what spot I'm talking about.
Yep.
Walked in there, asked the guy, can I get a bacon, egg, and cheese on an egg, everything? He looked at me like I had three heads.
He said, "Brother, order the locks."
No, we don't do pork here. I said, whoa.
Yeah.
Like if whatever. If you're gonna be a kosher bagel shop, more power to you. But you gotta advertise it somewhere. I saw no sign saying kosher. I was like ready to go, ready to feast, and unfortunately, did not go my way. It's a tough start to the morning.
You know what's funny is I'm pretty sure it's a bagel boss, and I'm pretty sure I've walked into a different bagel boss just thinking it wasn't I think they're all kosher.
I was just about to say, are they all? Is this a? Is it on me then?
No,
Did I have
it's
known?
not necessarily on you because I think I did the same thing where it wasn't as advertised, and it's like, how are you calling yourself a bagel boss if I can't order the best sandwich to order on a bagel?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, brother. And that's why it was just such a tough miss. It was a tough miss for me.
What'd you get? Egg and cheese?
Just a bagel with butter.
Oh, plain?
Pushing. Nah, egg everything.
Oh,
But the egg everything was didn't even hit like a regular egg everything. There was a lot of things off about that spot. So, and I just wanted something greasy. I was ready. I was ready to attack a bacon, egg, and cheese, and he unfortunately let me down. Ruined the whole morning.
it's tough. It's really unfortunate, honestly. Yeah, as a fan, you hate to see it.
You really do hate.
Hate
There's
to
some
see
things you really hate to see. That is 1000% one of them.
1,000. I've got a miss regarding food. Uh,
Okay.
chopped cheeses are $8 now.
Ooh,
$8? I'm not even getting it on a hero.
disrespectful. We talking Queens? Where we talking?
Yeah,
Mm, don't like the sound of that.
it's not even the best chopped cheese, man.
Inflation.
$8? It's like
I thought we was
what?
bringing it down. I don't even know how much a bacon, egg, and cheese is anymore. I mean, I know the whole egg issue. It might be like we might be talking like 6, $7.
Probably run you 725.
Mm,
It's crazy. No, but yeah, I
that
was
should
like,
be that's
$8,
blasphemy.
man. $8?
$8 for chopped cheese. It really makes you
At
think, like,
least.
damn,
Like
should I just
what?
should I just cook at home? But the
I,
chopped cheese is fire though.
but it was late night eats. That's the problem.
So you're definitely not cooking at home.
No. $8
$8 is insane.
for a roll. I'm not even talking a hero.
The disrespect they're showing you. That they're showing us.
They
Eight
think I walk
bucks.
in, they think I got a pot of gold or something.
It's got to be at most five.
That's what I'm saying,
That's
bro.
why we got to draw the line. Even that's like
Fucking dollars. I was like, the fucking white people, they gentrification, man. Damn.
we're losing the recipes.
Nah, yeah, that was crazy. I was like, $8 top fees. Are you
Said,
serious?
excuse
Are you
me.
serious?
You said take it back. Psych. I'm still gonna pay for it though. I mean, once it's made, like
Yeah.
you can pay them. What they could say it's $10,
It was
especially
mad.
late night eats.
Yeah. I'm like, this is how you doing me. This is how you gonna do me.
I mean, up the block from me, we talking regular slices. Guess how much?
525,
Nah, nah, nah. four
425.
dollars.
Damn.
I mean, I know you guessed high, but we talking $4 for a regular fan?
So- I ain't even put nothing on it.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, damn, really? I feel like I felt like how you felt, but that was the same morning as the whole bacon, egg, and cheese. So I needed something. I needed something. So that's a great miss by you. And the economy or something needs to change here. Something needs to change.
We used to be a proper country.
We did. We did. I got a swish.
Hmm. Hmm.
Had a little had a productive weekend around the house. So
Oh,
the house is really coming together.
very nice.
Got a dartboard
Hell yeah.
inside. Man, Pierce did his thing with that. Set it up. That looks pretty nice.
Yeah,
I
very
might
nice.
become elite at darts.
Mm.
Might run a dart league. Call it ball watch darts.
How would that happen? Because I'm in.
That's I don't know. Just get a couple lads, get some Guinnesses, shoot the shit, play some darts. So I'll send you a picture later because it is pretty official.
Can he do it?
Oh, maybe I'll pick a bracket that way.
Trip 20. Trip
Double.
12. Double 19.
I might pick a that might be a new way to gamble in this household, actually.
How would you do it?
The gambling thing, I would just pick like odd and even for what I'm picking between, and wherever the dart goes, it goes.
Mm.
The dart league, I would have to put some thought into, but
I meant more of the bracket.
the bracket way. So neither of what I just said.
Neither of those.
Bracket. Um, I guess I would be along the lines of like what said before, like even odd is one team
Yeah, for sure.
and the other team. We'll figure it out. I'll find it. I'm sure
I
on
like
Reddit
it.
there's a cool
You're
way.
going to be in enough brackets where you can do that for one of them. I'm sure.
One of
I'm
them's gonna
sure.
be a shot in the dark.
I'm
It's
sure.
just gonna be firing off that bitch. But that should be that was interesting. So very excited for that going forward. And we set up the backyard a little bit.
Oh,
Did some gardening. Laid
nice.
down some stone.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, so that was interesting. Never really done any of that. So
some may say you're paving the way.
now this guy gets it. This guy gets it. I don't know if it's a leprechaun hat, but this guy, he got wisdom right now. He does have some wisdom. But yeah, we laid down some stone, made it as even as possible. Got the grill going, couple signs. And
Huge.
we got a the nickname for the apartment, which you didn't comment on. I don't know if you saw.
I didn't see anything. I didn't even see the fucking that I'm
I
in
know
the
I
13
was like,
run league.
I'm out here texting. I know that's one of my other things,
We'll
but
talk. We'll talk.
we will talk.
Because there's something fishy going on in my video.
Your video does look a little sus.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. All
Yeah.
right, let me
We'll
just finish
talk.
up here.
Fucking Raph put in his face and try to. I catch on. I catch on.
Um, so I don't remember. Oh, the nickname for the apartment is Wrigley
Why?
because like our backyard wall is like covered
Has
in ivy.
Ivy? That's
Yep.
sick. That's
Yeah.
sick.
Came
That's
to me while we were gardening. So we got a big sign coming when it comes in. I'll let the listeners know.
that's heat. That's fucking heat, dog.
Might be a Cubs fan for a little bit.
No, no, no. You all. We're too far. It's fucking heat. The thing is heat.
You had it. You had it, and you lost it.
Nah, that is gas though. You guys getting a sign for it too.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, it's gonna be fire. So pretty pumped up about that.
Pull up to Wrigley tonight. We'll watch the game. I don't mean the stadium. I don't mean the stadium. That's what I'm talking about.
It's gonna be the go-to.
That's
It's gonna be the
clean.
go-to.
It's fucking clean.
Appreciate it, brother.
I've got a couple. I've got two swishes that go hand in hand. Um, so Swish did a little karaoke Friday night. Now,
Saw some
originally
dates.
I was like, I don't know if I really want to do karaoke. We've done it, not that we're doing it all the time, but we've done it a good amount. I'm like,
We karaoke guys for sure. I would
maybe
say.
let's go bowling. Let's do something else, whatever. No, they wanted to do karaoke. I was like, and then I went, and it doesn't even matter how many times you do it.
It does not.
It's a great time every time. and was singing some songs, dancing.
Hmm.
And then my other Swish, I got invited to the cookout.
Got invited to the cookout.
Yep. Dot said I was invited to the cookout because of my performance of Run This Town.
Wow.
Not only did
That's
I
big
rap
time.
Jay-Z's part, I also did Kanye's.
You went for the double double. You did Jay-Z and Kanye. Who was Rihanna?
Uh, I don't remember if Gab sang Rihanna or
Listen,
Brema. I don't know, but it was I was up there by myself.
I I respect the hustle. As a fellow man who loves karaoke, I could respect that. And to get invited from the to the cookout from that, that's something special. That will go down the history books for sure. For sure.
Some may say it's crazy how you can go from being Joe Below,
Mm,
you
to
know.
everybody. Yeah. No, I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. That makes me proud to be related to you.
I
That's big
literally
time.
I stepped in and I was like,
But,
we are, yeah, I said it. We are. You could call me Caesar in a dark Caesar.
mm,
I should have just stopped it right there and
that's a
walked out.
bar. You should hit the funk flex and just had him run it back.
But he said I'm invited, so now come summertime, dog, I'm pulling up.
Boy, getting that jerk chicken.
Imagine I just pulled up and just they were like, "Why are you here?"
Yeah.
I just press play on like the radio or something, and it's Run
And
This
just run
Town,
it
and
back.
I do it for everyone, and they're like,
Yeah, oh,
"You white boy."
I understand it now. Hey, kudos to you, man. Seems like karaoke was a great time.
It was, and I like I said, I didn't really want to go. I was like, "Ah, come on,
That's
get."
what I mean for all the people out there. Sometimes when things you have like the lowest expectations for things, they really just blow it out the water. They really do. So kudos to you. Shout out to karaoke. And since we were just on the topic, let's get into it. I have a swish and a miss
Oh,
regarding the same thing.
oh,
It's the 13 run pool because the swish, I love running these little things like this, getting everybody involved. It's a great time. I have fun doing it.
you should run a casino.
I might have to. I might have to.
Called the
But
Cataldo in Vegas.
the miss was, I mean, I thought I was explaining it very, very well. I had like a screenshot of the rules.
Oh no, because I got a call about this.
I got called from like 7 people about the third. I was like, guys, it's not, it's not rocket science. You get a team, and then it goes off their final score, and they have to score from 0 to 13.
Yes.
And I color in the box every time they get the score.
Yes, but some
Who called
people,
you?
Kyle,
Oh my God. Okay.
uh, you know, thought that they had to go in that order, like one, two, three, four. And I was like, no, unless because I hadn't spoken to you yet. I was like,
Mhm.
unless he changed the rules that you don't have to go in order.
Mhm.
And he was
Yeah,
like,
that's what I thought. I told people that too. I understand it's a little confusing at
yeah,
first, but I did have to explain it several times. But it seems everyone's on board now. Everyone has their team. The other miss is some people aren't happy with their teams.
yeah, our
I
good
can.
friend Kyle.
Did you see who Kyle got?
He told me he got the Nationals.
Yeah, he's not happy.
No.
He's
He's
not
like,
happy.
Vinny, if I wasn't 40 beers deep on Saturday, I would have been like, no, I'm not doing this. But now I am. Now I got to root for Washington. And I was
That's
like,
exactly like Kyle, bro.
I know. That's literally what the convo was. He's like, I don't even know. I'm going to take a look at it. I'm not following Washington 162 games. I'm only going to know what he tells me. I was like, oh, you think you've got it bad, bro? You think you've got it bad? I have the fucking Marlins. I still gotta post the clip. Watch, I gotta fucking post it today or tomorrow of Ray being like, "Can you?" I'd like to play this when Ray was on. I like to play this game with people. Can you name more than three Marlins? right
Mm.
now, and I only could name Sandy Alcantara. That's it. And he was like, "Yeah, I haven't met a single person who." That's my team. That's my team. And Pierce and Wrath, you were trying not to curse. I almost called the motherfuckers, but I didn't. They fucking oh no, you got the screen. Let me pull these videos
The
up.
screen recorder
Let
is
me pull
bad.
these videos up
The
so
screen
people.
recorder does not do it justice.
No. What do you
But
mean the screen record? It's not a screen record. You guys were recording.
oh, that's well, it was like a screen. It was like Apple Play from the iPad to the screen.
Oh yeah, because every other video didn't have that.
Did you see who mom got?
Yeah, the Yankees. The Yankees. Let's see.
Bro, if it makes you feel better, all of our teams also suck.
So who's in the pool? You have 30 people in the pool.
Yeah.
So who got the good teams?
Honestly, pretty much all the postmen in this got Lopez got the Dodgers.
Are you serious?
Patrick got the Braves.
Come on, my fucking Patrick, man.
Dad got the Blue Jays.
Yeah, what's big guy have? The big guy. What's he have?
Big guy got the Royals, which I mean,
All right, I feel for you, big guy.
I got the Twins, bro.
I can only name one player on the Marlins. Can you name it? How many players can you name on the Marlins?
I mean, I gotta
Yeah,
think about
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. I know, I know. And all I'm gonna say is my in the video, it's looking sus.
It does glitch a little bit, but everyone got the same one spin, brother.
This don't look like it's spinning. It don't look like
It,
it's spinning compared to the other ones. Look, here's the video just right before that. Less names, I might add. Weird, but it's spinning fine. Spinning fine.
How was it weird? There's less names. Each name that got picked, we
That
get
makes sense. That makes sense. That
taken
makes
off.
sense. That makes
And if it
sense.
makes you feel better, Pierce got the Tigers.
What? Why would that make me feel better? They were a playoff team last year.
Yeah, but they don't really score runs like that.
They're a playoff team. I can name
Raph,
players.
Raph got the Athletics.
They're
So,
gonna be good. Ray
bro,
told us on the thing they're gonna be fun this year.
Ray said that?
Yeah, they're gonna be fun. They're gonna be a fun team to watch. You know what he said about the Marlins? I don't understand what type of lineup they're putting out. That's what he said. We played a game. I couldn't name one other person.
That's brutal. I apologize, but it was a randomizer, man. Yeah, I didn't want any. You hear us in the video say, "Oh, no one wants that." Do you think I want to sit? You
Oh
think I want you to
wow.
be?
No one wants that.
You think
Yeah,
I
no
want you to
way.
be with the Marlins, bro?
Fucking Marlins, bro. Unbelievable.
I was trying to keep you out of the NL, out of the NL East,
Lopez has the Dodgers.
bro. He was That was the last team, and he was the last name left. So he just got the Dodgers.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah,
That's what Kyle was like. Who does Finney have? I bet he has the Dodgers. I bet he has the freaking Dodgers. Today, that's what he was like on the phone. I was like, I don't even know who he has, bro. I have the fucking Marlins.
this is great. This is why we do it. This is why we do it here.
Yeah, it's
But
the fucking Marlins. I checked their. I'm gonna check their scores. It's gonna be 0-0-0-0-0-1-0-0-0. It's like, oh my god, oh
it's
my
gonna
god.
it's gonna be fun. I'm excited for it though. I got the poster boards. I'm gonna do those after the pod, and if you want to send me a
Did
funny
any of
name,
the any did like any of the neighborhood get in on it or not?
Daniel. Daniel got the Phillies.
Fucker.
Yeah. Michael or
Yeah,
little bro got the Cardinals.
yeah,
He was not happy.
yeah. Understandable.
Yeah. Moman got the Mets.
Are you kidding me? Moman got the Mets.
He was excited. He was excited to have the Mets.
I would be too. No shit. Guy, what's his team? Boston, right?
Yeah, he's a Red Sox fan.
My God.
Yeah, Billy got the Red Sox, which is funny because he's a Yankee fan. Also, Tim getting the Astros was pretty funny.
That is pretty funny, considering he's a Yankees fan too.
But yeah. So like I said, I'm gonna do. Oh, Uncle Ed's on it, and so is Little Ed. Uncle Eddie got the Reds,
Mm.
and Little Eddie got the Guardians. So you know, I'm
Yes.
excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, yeah, should be fun. Should be fun.
But I can't even get like a Twins hat. Like I was looking forward to getting like the hat of the team. Twins
Why?
don't get a drip.
Mm. Mm.
You get a Marlins one though.
I'm not getting no Marlins hat, man.
The old school one with the Marlins.
It's crazy how much I don't know. I used to have a Florida Marlins hat because I
That's what I'm
obviously used to
saying.
have hats to match my fits because
Tough.
that's just how swaggy I am. But my thing was that the whole reason why I was able to buy it was because the hat I bought was the Florida Marlins, and that team didn't exist anymore. They became the Miami Marlins, so it was
Mm.
allowed. I don't know anymore though, man. I right lately I've just been buying Knicks and Mets hats and Rangers and like just our teams. I'm
That's how
fucking
it feels.
washed, man. I'm washed. That's a old head thing to do, man.
You just reach a certain age and just let me get a snapback of the team I fuck with.
Like, cause I used to like I was like like I don't know. I guess or maybe I've just become more of a hater because it's like, damn, I could use a red hat. Fuck the 49ers though. I'm not getting a 49ers hat, you know?
Braves.
Never, never. Phillies either. I,
Braves is kind of tough though.
no, it isn't. I you have a Braves hat. It's
I've had this argument with Kyle.
doesn't matter.
The shit is clean. They got a cool logo. That's all I'm gonna say. You see
Oh,
what I'm
oh, do
referencing?
they? That's interesting you say that. Very
Settle,
interesting. Hmm.
settle down. Look, bro, I just pulled up the Marlins roster. You know some of these names. We got Sandy Alcantara,
Yep.
Connor Norby,
Nope. Who the fuck
Jesus
is
San
that?
he's their second baseman. Jesus Sanchez.
Could be anyone with that type of name. Come on. I have no idea who that is.
It could be anybody. But he's on your squad this year. And Xavier Edwards.
Who's that?
It's your shortstop.
Nice. Nice.
So yeah. I mean, you could have gotten the White Sox.
I think the Marlins might be worse. First of all, Sandy's not even going to be there after the trade deadline.
Well, you don't really need pitching. We're out here talking about Miami, man. Goddamn. 13 run pool. What a
I'm
team.
not talking. I'm done talking about them. I'm done.
What a t-
Oh my God. Um, let's go with a swish. Going to the movies and seeing something you don't know, and it ends up being good.
Let me guess. Mickey 17?
No, I heard that was
Yeah.
shit, by the way.
I heard it was good.
Really? I heard it was bad.
I heard people saying like Mickey 17 is actually enjoyable when you don't have a person in your ear telling you it's ass.
That's very funny. No, I saw the Opus.
I'm not too sure I even know what that is.
It was interesting. It was an A24 movie, which they've been putting out good stuff.
Hmm.
They put out everything everywhere all at once.
Yeah, no, I know A24.
Weird, weird.
Uncut
Um,
Gems.
John Malkovich is in it. I think that's how you say his last name. He's
Yeah.
a phenomenal actor. He's unbelievable. That's the dude from Rounders. Pay that man his money. um, no, but so it was because Gab has been saying we should do this more often. Just go to the movies, pick a movie we don't know, and then see it.
I
And I'm
like
sure
that.
it could go bad if the movie sucks.
I'm sure it will.
This one went well.
Love that for you.
Very suspenseful. Little,
Isn't it a
little,
little scary?
like, oh,
Yeah.
not like, oh, I'm scared. No, not super scary, but definitely suspenseful. Weird too. Very weird movie.
I feel like when like A24 is that kind of vibe.
Yeah, for sure. But it was good. I would go see it again and I'd recommend it to people. The
Love it.
Opus. And I'll just give a little breakdown of it without spoiling anything. a famous singer who's like top of his craft. That's who John Malkovich plays.
Gotcha.
Uh, Known as like one of the greatest of all times. Hasn't released an album in 30 years, and nobody's really heard from him or anything like that.
Hmm.
And now he's going to release a new one for the first time in 30 years, and he invites certain journalists to come to meet with him beforehand, like to get like a preview of the album, like listen to it, whatever beforehand, and people start dying.
Ah, so
Hmm.
like on the
Like
while they're
getting
listening to
murdered,
it.
getting murdered.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So is he the murderer?
No.
Can't say.
But
Oh,
is he? I don't know.
I actually kind of like the way that movie sounds.
Yeah, it's a little slow in the beginning, but then it picks up and you're like trying to put things together. And the ending had a very, very interesting twist. So
All right.
I feel like it was kind of based off of that kind of cult. Like there was like a cult thing back in like the 1970s where
Ooh,
it was like a mass suicide, like led by the cult leader. I think his name was Jim Jones. Not Jim Jones of,
not our Jim Jones.
Dipset, but yeah, like 900 people. Crazy.
That's a lot of people.
So I feel like they kind of took something like almost like a little of that story and like turned it into this one, but it's we'll see. It was good. It was definitely good.
All right. Hey, kudos to you for trying. Like I seen a movie that you didn't even know about, and you
Yeah.
actually liked it. So
We watch shit on this pod. We
we
watch,
do.
and you know
We
what?
do. Half the neighbors watch.
Not being able to watch sports right now.
Don't put me in there. Don't put me in that convo. I told Ma. I said, let's get this done. Still haven't got nothing done with it.
We'll see.
Oh,
We'll see.
does this guy know something that I don't? Oh, he's locked on the spectrum.
No, I'm not.
He's locked on the spectrum.
I have not gotten back in yet. But one of the streaming services works on the laptop, not phone or TV. Like
Really?
not Spectrum, like one of the other streaming services.
Oh, it's
So
back.
yeah, for the laptop only. So
Sometimes you gotta take what you could get. You gotta take what you could get.
that's what I've been doing.
I have one last swish and miss, and I guess this is kind of on me
Hmm. Hmm.
because I was kind of the miss is when something says it's delivered, but you never got it.
The worst.
Terrible.
Seem to be having a lot of trouble with packages recently.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's been a problem. I don't know if it's, because there's like a code they got to put in. Like I don't really know what's going on there. But so it said it was delivered, never received it. I was pretty upset. I was telling my roommates about it. I was in the dumps. And I said, you know what? Let me check the box. And it was in the box.
What box? What do you
Because
mean?
it came in an Amazon box and there was two things in it. And this is like remember that Butter Ave sign that you had back in the day?
Yeah. Fucking
So it was like
fresh.
that. It's like a golf one. And the way it was positioned in the box made it look like it was just part of the box. So
Good thing you didn't throw it out.
it was good thing recyclable is on Thursday because that's my swish. Finding a package that you didn't think was delivered. So I
That's
guess
good.
shout out myself.
I guess you're not having as much trouble as you thought you were.
Just like that, we're back. Just like that, we are back.
We are back.
So yeah, that wraps up. Felt like an idiot, but at least we got it. At least we got it.
Idiot Drake voice. Um, I've got a miss. Well, I've got two misses. First, not having a playlist. I'm one of those guys. I just hit shuffle on the songs.
I'm there with you. I'm there with you.
Um, I might have to stop being lazy and like make a playlist because I can't keep doing the Christmas songs right now.
Mm.
I can't.
Mm. I feel that when you're on aux, God forbid I like look away for a second, and then some Christmas music starts playing. I'm like, fuck, the whole
Well, it's
squad.
not. I'm not even talking about other people. I'm talking about for myself. Fucking in the car and like just bumping music, and then you know, chestnuts roasting. It's like, come on, bro, come on, come on, come on. Then I say, like, obviously I'm skipping it. Then I get another two nice songs. Then it's like, all I want for. It's like, come on, bro. Like, I just skipped this. I just skipped the Christmas. I clearly don't want the Christmas music right now.
I mean, it can be Christmas music can be listened to 24 like all year round.
I mean,
If you're in the zone for it, like I feel what you're saying. Like, you got two Drake songs that just popped on, and then
I will. I don't think I'm in the zone for Christmas music. Definitely not right now. We're still in first quarter of the year, man.
true, true,
We
true, true.
just we just left Christmas. I'm still sad about it ending.
You're right.
I don't want to hear it right now. You know,
It's too
maybe
soon.
maybe if I get a random one in September, it's like, oh, but I don't want no fucking. I don't want Christmas music until Christmas time. And then it's like, you know what?
We could agree to disagree there.
Even though it's March, Christmas is right around the corner. Actually,
There you go.
damn,
Really think about it.
the year's almost over. How was your year, everybody? No, but yes,
2025.
that's been it's been annoying me as of late. Um, another miss. I got sometimes, man, people on TikTok, these fucking influencers or
Oh
whatever.
my
These
God,
no,
bro.
no, no. It's not the
I said you
workout
gotta be
people.
liking these videos or
No,
something at
it's
this
it's
point.
not the workout people. It's the food people now.
Oh,
It's the fucking food people. They be making these places look way better than they are.
oh shit.
So Gab and I, there was a pop-up bar in Long Island that was doing SpongeBob. It was like, wow, that's sick.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, Krabby Patties, Krusty Krab pizza.
That's fucking incredible.
The Krusty Krab pizza was cardboard with like sauce and cheese
Oh
on
no.
it. It was awful.
Oh no.
Awful. The Krabby Patty was actually pretty good.
This is a little, like a slider or something.
No, it was like a regular burger. It had like, pickles, I think onions and whatever on it. It was pretty good. But another thing that happened was I guess Paramount who owns SpongeBob like reached out to the bar and was like, "Hey, you can't really SpongeBob is for kids. You can't because like SpongeBob would show up and you could take pictures with him.
Mm. At this spot.
Yeah, and they were like, "Hey, you can't do that. SpongeBob is for kids. You're selling alcohol." So SpongeBob didn't show up,
Mm.
and they had to change like the name of the things on the menu instead of
Really? The
Krabby
day you
Patty.
went?
Yeah, it said. Well, I don't. They sent like an email. I don't know when it happened. It happened. It might have happened a couple days before we went or whatever. But
Ooh.
yeah, the Krabby Patty had to become the nostalgia patty.
Oh no.
I said, "Get this out of my face."
That's not that's not cool. Should be able to keep the Krabby Patty.
Yeah, they had to like change the decor. They were saying. Now they were playing some bangers, by the way.
They're playing our starting five.
Yep, Gary's song, campfire
That shit.
song, fun song, ripped his pants,
Mm.
victory. Well, and some other SpongeBob songs, which I did not know. Oh, you know which one played that Striped Sweater played, but do you remember the one where he's got like the flying pants and like he's flying,
Yeah.
I forgot
Really
about
fun.
that song,
Damn,
bro.
I forgot about that one
That's
too.
a banger.
Wow. That's
Yes.
crazy.
Yes.
I'm envisioning the song now with his flying pants,
Yeah.
but
He's flying. He's flying.
he's really, really flying.
Yeah. That was weird. They had SpongeBob. They had SpongeBob playing like all too. So that was like the episodes they had on the TV. But yeah, I think me and her have tried a couple of pop up spots now, like
Just not
the
working out.
Christmas pop up, whatever. Excuse me.
Bless you, bless you.
And
I remember you telling us about the Christmas one.
usually the food is not good. The drinks are like I had a good drink. It was like a kelp thing or whatever.
That's pretty cool.
Green. Yeah, it was. It was green. It had like the leaf. and it tasted good. But yeah, the food is usually not good.
And then SpongeBob would usually come, but he did not come this time.
Yeah, it pissed me off. I
Pause.
wanted to see SpongeBob. Oh, dude, we had a Goofy Goober dessert though Sunday.
Mm.
Waiter.
That seems like it would be worth the trip right there. So Goofy Goober Sunday.
That was good. That was good. The pizza was awful. Awful.
I don't- Cardboard pizzas does not sound good.
Literally like worse than like if you'd get at like a Chuck E. Cheese or something. It was awful.
That's not ideal. That is not ideal, brother.
Yeah. So that was that. And then my final swish, part 18, brother.
Hey,
Part 18.
first time back out.
First round back. Didn't play my worst. Didn't play my best. Shot a 108. Didn't get to go to the range prior.
You break one
Uh
pin, that's a start.
started making started making great contact off the driver as the rounds continued, which was nice. Um, wasn't always straight, but great contact. You know what I'm
That's all
saying?
that
This is
matters.
like, hey, little
When you hear
tweaks,
that,
little
when
tweaks.
you hear that ping, when you see
Yeah.
that ball fly, it doesn't matter the direction. As long as it flies,
I
it's
also was putting
you're,
pretty well.
you're reading the greens.
I don't know how, but I was putting pretty well.
Sometimes
Uh,
it's just a feeling. Sometimes it's just a feeling.
yeah. So, that was my only par of the day, but parred it. And I hit like a great drive, but like it just was taking off. It looked like it was gonna slice a little. Hit a tree, bounce right back.
Mm.
Fairway. It was like
The
awesome.
fairway.
Awesome.
Like I live on the fairway.
Yeah.
I
So
am the fairway.
part
That's the
18.
elite, man. Goddamn, I'm itching to golf, so I'm
I know.
very, very envious of you right now. But
I gotta hit the range because normally I feel like I can be a pretty good chipper. Uh
the chip wasn't. You
I
you were
was
telling me. I'll never forget. I think someone gave you a lesson about it.
yeah.
Then you were telling me, act like there's a piece of paper right there.
Yeah, and you keep it I was my chipping was all over the place.
Hmm.
I was either hitting like a, little fucking baby, not going nowhere, or
Hmm.
was not getting the lift I thought I'd get and just straight line driving over the green.
Yeah, that is very annoying.
What the
That is-
fuck?
But now, if quick question, if you had to pick two of the three, like of your swings to be on that day, are you picking driver putter,
Yeah,
driver chipper?
sure. No, driver putter.
Has to be driver.
Yeah, driver putter probably.
I mean, when you can't chip, it is annoying.
Yeah.
But I mean,
But I
it's
had
so
a couple of nice
satisfying.
iron shots that put me on the green. And it's like,
Sometimes it's all you need.
why don't you stay in the bag, Chip?
Mm. Don't need you today.
Yeah, so but looking to get back. It was also nice because went on Sunday, so the weather wasn't that good, which obviously you got to battle through. But since the weather wasn't that good, not a lot of people on the course.
No waiting, no
Yeah,
being rushed. That's
yeah,
nice.
that's
That's
nice.
special. That is special. What'd you play, Forest?
Casino,
God damn it.
home
That's home
turf,
right there.
home turf.
That's home right there. Oh, Casino. I'm about to come post work. I might just have to pull up. Hey, let's get a quick 18.
You know I'm in.
My brother. That's my dog. That's my dog. But par and 18, man. Because that's the last hole, so that's all you're gonna think about for the
Yeah, it
next.
was amazing. It was incredible. It's like, let's
Good
go
for you.
home. Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll go home off that. I will go home off that.
Oh, shout out Ray. That's who I went with. He had like an unreal chip shot, like in for birdie.
From deep.
No, he was like right at the edge of the green, but instead of chipping, like, so if he, like, instead of like chipping straight towards the hole, he kind of chipped sideways to play the slope. He
That's
gave it a
clean.
little, and it went in. It was like, Lee's also had a great chip, but I did not see it because my ball was over the green down the hill. But I heard he chipped in.
Fair. I could picture what hole you're talking about right now, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, hey, but shout out Ray, shout out Lee's. Two ball watchers. and a ball watch insider.
Yeah,
So, love that for you guys. You got anything else, or is that your last one?
that was it.
That was a great Swish and miss.
Great. It was a
Oh,
big
that was
weekend. A lot
jam
of
packed.
stuff. A lot of
Jam
stuff.
packed. We could. I mean, there's a lot to discuss. I
There
think
is.
your boy,
My
your
boy.
fantasy football name, is staying in Cincinnati.
Yeah. Both of them. And
Both of them. T. Higgins as well. Both 4-year contracts.
how were they able to just franchise him and then be like, we'll still give you a contract?
Unfortunately, I do not know how those contract negotiations work. I
Why
guess
would
maybe
it
the franchise is just so no one else can get him, and then they can make up their mind.
why the
But
fuck wouldn't the Giants do that when they franchise Saquon? You know, like if you can do that. I didn't even know you could do that. I thought if you got franchised
you got to
that
wait a
like
year.
you were franchised for the year, which is why players don't like it so much.
Yeah, I mean, unless maybe they just broke their own. I would assume 90% of teams franchise somebody, and then they just wait out the year. Or maybe I honestly I don't know.
It's mind-boggling to me that you can do it. Like if you could do it, I don't understand why teams wouldn't do it. I guess because they're just so off on the money.
I was about
But
to say I think that's what happened with Saquon, Joe Shane, dumbass. But Jamar Chase, highest paid non QB, 4 years, $161 million.
yep. And then T. Higgins is the highest paid wide receiver too.
4 years, 115 million.
Crazy.
Wow. They're gonna have no defense. Zero defense in Cincinnati.
I don't know. Apparently, though, I was reading reports that it's more at the moment, the more likely outcome is for Trey Hendrickson to stay.
I mean, they need somebody.
Well, I also don't think I think well, apparently I was also reading that a lot of teams want him, but the Bengals asking price is ridiculous, apparently.
As it, they need their defense. They have no defense, right? Like you saw it last year, how bad it was. Now you're throwing all the money at the two wide receivers, which I get. Two generational talents. I mean, could they have let T walk? I don't know. Obviously, Joe Burrow wanted him back. T probably could have got way more bread too if he left and went to be a wide receiver one somewhere else. Maybe not way more. He
Okay, well
definitely.
here I have a question then. Like do you think he's staying because he wants to play with like Joe Burrow? Because he thinks that Joe Burrow is one of the best QBs, and he would if he wherever he went, he would take a step back.
Oh, T.
Yeah.
I mean, I think so. Maybe they just formed such a brotherhood in Cincinnati that he doesn't want to leave it, and he thinks there's something special there. Which I mean, clearly on the offensive side of the ball there is, but
The reason I'm asking is because I can't remember who it was, but somebody I saw a tweet. It was like, if you have to pay your wide receivers that much, that means your quarterback is overrated.
mm. Well, Joe Burrow just got the contract.
I know, but he's saying like
How would that mean he's overrated?
basically you have to pay like you got to pay like this absurd amount of money to keep these wide receivers because
Oh,
they're
so
actually good wide receivers and your QB is not.
I get it now. I mean,
Which
I think that might be a stretch, but
I mean, Brady didn't, they didn't pay their wide receivers all that.
they had no
Then
wide receiver.
somebody brought up that I guess this has
Severance
happened
Moss.
before with Peyton Manning. Like I
Yeah, I
guess
mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm still giving Joe Burrow. He's been injured. He's been injury prone as of late, but
oh, he would have been MVP last year with the season he was putting up if the team didn't suck. So like
that's true.
I don't necessarily think that he's overrated. Uh
I think he's overrated. Now, you just
I
brought my
just
memory
yeah.
back. He was the MVP if his
Yeah.
team had more than 5 wins.
So I don't maybe I wish I knew who the tweet was because I could see I think it was a reporter. So I don't necessarily think it's like he's a butthurt fan, but it's almost what he kind of sounds like. Like butthurt that like the Bengals are gonna be good or whatever again.
Maybe he had a bad interview with Joe Burrow.
That too. It's like, oh, he's overrated. And it's like, what do you mean? If I like If I owned a team and I had this good of players, I'd want to pay and keep the players too.
Yeah, that's what an organization should do. Instead,
Yeah,
instead of letting them, rise up through the organization, then just let them walk and not pay them.
literally, literally.
But
It's interesting for sure. I don't under I was like I read that I was like, what?
yeah, I don't think
Like
I
so
agree.
you want your star QB throwing to nobodies? That's what you're hoping for?
That's what he's making it sound like. I mean, unless he's just talking about how bad the Bengals defense is because they're spending all the money on the offense. So now they can't spend the money on the defense. But I mean,
Somebody tweeted this is how every Bengals season, every Bengals game is going to go next season, and it was a score of they put up 94 points but lost because the other team had 97.
the memes have been great. Twitter's unreal. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a 1-2 wide receiver duo get this is pretty much the same contract at the same time.
I mean, I don't remember that either. And it definitely has not been like this because again, they made Chase the highest paid non QB, and then they made T Higgins the highest paid uh,
Wide
wide
receiver too.
receiver too. You know,
Yeah, no, I mean they're going all out on the offensive side of the ball. So maybe they're just going with that mentality. We're gonna outscore you. But I guess we'll see if that works.
I guess we'll see.
The only other NFL thing I have, well, I have the Texans signed Stingley
Who's
or
that?
Stigley, their cornerback,
Oh,
3 years, 90 million.
this was the guy that got suspended at the end. No, no, no.
No,
That's a different guy. I'm Blake. I remember his name kind of now, but I don't want to mispronounce it.
yeah, no, he's nice, but 3 years, 90 million for a cornerback. That's really setting the market. So
Um, this ain't no NBA, fam. What you giving out? What you doing giving out NBA money?
they is giving up NBA money right now.
That's crazy. I did see that. I don't understand that either. Is he that good?
Yeah, Derek Stingley Jr.
Is he
He
that
is,
good?
I think so. I mean, Pro Bowler. He was high. He was a high draft pick.
He's like Darrell Revis.
That's what they're paying him.
Actually, when I think of a QB, if they like need to be breaking the market, they need to be Darrell Revis. And I
I
heard nothing about Stingley Island. It could be so easy. Like you, you about to get caught by the stingray on Stingley Island. You know what I'm saying?
mm, put that on a shirt. Put that on a
I haven't
shirt.
heard that though. I haven't heard nothing about that.
Not even a tech. Maybe we have to start that. Maybe we got to push the agenda for Stingley or Stingley podcast, bro.
Maybe it reminds me of like when Revis got all that money and then the Eagles signed Asamoah. You remember him? Namdi
Yeah.
Asamoah, whatever, and he stunk.
hmm
Fucking stunk. He signed all the money. He stunk.
Speaking of the Eagles, they just actually signed another giant. One of our linebackers,
Daniel Jones.
Aziz. I wish. Aziz. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Aziz Ojulari.
Yeah, but wait. Oh my fucking god! If this is what I'm thinking of, I'm gonna get fucking tight all over again. Were we not like putting him on the trade block before the trade deadline
No,
because we weren't?
I think you're thinking of the other linebacker that we have. That's nice. That's our captain. 50. He's actually 58.
What's his name? What's his name?
Yeah, I just saw that he got signed by the Eagles today to Bobby Okereke.
Okay.
Okereke. Okereke, I think.
Okariki. Bobby Okariki. Yo.
It's definitely Okereke, but yeah, he's shout out to him. Episode 58.
Bobby Okariki. Oh
Like a
man,
Lion
that's
King.
hilarious. That's hilarious. All right. Well, I thought it was. I don't know. I guess I thought it was him, which I would have been like, why wouldn't we just trade him then?
Mhm. I mean, this is You're preaching to the choir. But I think we're thinking about a different guy. Why were he just walked and went to the Eagles, I guess.
Classic. Well, the Eagles got gutted on defense.
They did. A lot of their cornerbacks, safeties, gone. Slay Jr. gone. Uh Number 8, what's his name?
No, I am right. I am right. They fucking tried to they tried to trade Aziz Ojulari before the NFL trade deadline, but held on to him because Schoen was driving a hard bargain. He wanted a late fourth or an early fifth for him.
And now he walks to our division rival.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
We
Oh,
fired
this
him
guy
now.
is an idiot.
We fire him now.
Oh my God, bro. What an idiot.
I mean, it's just the same thing over. Instead of trading people, we just hold on to them and they walk to the Eagles. 2 times now. Two
I
times.
remember people being upset about it at the trade deadline. And it's like, just fucking trade him if you're not going to sign him. Like what? Like take a fifth or a sixth or whatever. Turn it into something.
And
You
we
could
lost
probably
to.
package that pick for something else if you're a smart GM.
We don't have that. Not here. Not here. That's terrible. That's really bad. That is really bad.
I uh I don't understand that at all. I don't. I That's just stupid. And now he's an Eagle. Great,
That
great,
stupidity at its finest. Thank you, Joe
great.
Shit. I have one last NFL story.
What you
I think I
got?
have the night that we dropped the pod. Micah Parsons and
Oh
Demarcus
yes, yes. I forgot about this. Yes,
beefing on Twitter.
yes.
Demarcus Lawrence said in an interview that Dallas is home, but he was never going to win a Super Bowl there. And Micah responded with something saying like, "Oh, this is what happened. This is a clown comeback. You just feel rejected or something like that." And then Demarcus was like, "Maybe if you played a little harder and talked a little less,
Hmm.
we would actually be winning."
True.
Ratioed him on Twitter, and I was like, "Damn." So that's the beef we need. That's the beef we
Former
need.
teammates. I guess they never liked each other.
I guess I guess not. I guess the ending
Some beef.
was not well.
I
I mean,
mean,
maybe they're
is
right. Maybe players don't need to have podcasts.
I mean, we'll talk about Draymond in a few because I got some
Oh
words
yeah.
for that. I actually I
That's
had
some more for the
sorry,
Knicks.
I got some words for the Knicks.
Yeah.
So would I.
Yeah. Hmm.
But um, what you call it? Um, I
Not
don't think
much.
DeMarcus was wrong in anything he said.
No, no, I don't think so either. And I hope this beef continues. Unfortunately, DeMarcus is on the Seattle Seahawks now.
Yeah,
They do not play the Cowboys this year
bummer. That's a bummer.
unless
Uh,
they play each other in the playoffs.
Neither one of them making it there. Don't want.
Sam Darnold?
See you in Cancun. See you in Cancun. Um,
Yeah, I guess he's just saying how he really feels, man. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of other players feel that way.
I mean, what do Cowboys fans think that they're close? They're not close to winning a Super Bowl, like at all.
I know. This is probably the furthest they've been, and they haven't won in quite some time.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's the furthest, but they're definitely further than closer. Like I'm sure people, maybe even some of their fans think they're close, and it's like, no, they're closer to the worst team in the NFL than they are to the best team.
Good analogy. Good analogy.
Thank you. Thank you. Um, Write that down. Write that down. Uh, no, but
T-shirt,
it's
T-shirt.
like I don't know. I just don't see. I think he was right. I think Micah got a little butthurt.
Could definitely see Micah getting butthurt. I could definitely see that. Boy went to Penn State after everything.
Oh, whoa.
Wait a second. Wait a second. But yeah, so it's always good to see Dallas or former Dallas players beefing with each other.
I love it.
And Justin Fields is wearing number 7.
Mm,
Just throw that
interesting.
in.
You gonna get his jersey?
I'm not. It depends if I get him in fantasy this year.
Mm,
It'd probably be a Bears jersey though, if I did get a Fields jersey.
the orange one.
Orange one is so tough.
I feel like a lot of Bears fans don't like that one.
Oh well, I'm just an orange guy.
No, I could tell by the flag behind you, brother.
See the flag. I'll be hung up soon, man. In Wrigley.
Hell yeah. Take it over.
You got anything else?
I have nothing else on football. I only have the Jamar shit.
Jamar.
Jamar.
Jamar, I say first overall draft pick this year for you. What is this, 2 years running? I mean, you
Might be
got to get like
more.
the first. You're gonna have to get the first or second pick to get him.
Never say never.
True. We'll do this. We'll do the wheel again.
It's on my
See what
Justin Bieber shit.
boy, a believer.
I always been a believer. He got bangers.
He do got bangers. He do got bangers.
Where we going next?
It's up to you. We can start ranting, or we could cover. I mean, the only thing I got in the MLB because we spoke about the starting pitchers for the Met. We said Clay Holmes was starting.
Yeah, it's man funny because the Mets are away, so that's why he's starting. Because then Kodai is gonna start the home game.
That's what everyone's saying. Everyone's like,
Yeah,
yeah, Kodai is gonna start the home opener. I was like,
very funny. When is the first game? Do you
well, there's
know?
a game tomorrow morning.
I know, but that's like the Dodgers or whatever. They're overseas, right?
Yeah, the first official game I think is March 27th. So we got we're playing in Houston. Yeah, next Thursday.
I can't wait. Oh, I'm so
And
excited.
wait, that's literally all I have written down. It's I have Let's Go Twins. Shout out the 13 run pool, and I'm pumped for baseball. I mean, you see, we got the jerseys going. You got the shirt on, the sign in the background. We got the
Yep.
banners.
Yep.
It's gonna be a good year. I haven't been this excited for a baseball season forever. So
I'm with you. The only other thing I had on it, which this may have changed because I got this on Friday after yeah, obviously we recorded Thursday night. Um, Lowest team ERAs this spring. Guess where the Mets are?
number one.
Number one, bro. Everybody talking shit about this pitching rotation. Oh, rotation turret. You signed nobody with number one.
Numero uno.
And if you're gonna sit here and tell me spring training don't matter, then why they playing? Then why they playing?
Talk your shit, big bro. Talk
Mm-hmm.
your shit. Clearly, I mean, I'm ready for spring training to be over with. I'm ready to get,
Very much so.
and I don't want to hear about it. No more injuries, no more day to days. Let's get to opening day and let's run this shit up, man. LFGM.
Run it up. Run it up. The Mets ERA, by the way, was 3.29.
Nasty work. Nasty.
Next closest was the Giants at 3.66.
Okay. Okay.
That's a big drop off
That's a big time drop off.
from 2 to 1.
It seems like we got a lot of aces on this team. A lot of aces.
Lot of aces.
Love that for the Mets. Very excited. And let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Now, from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows, I'm disgusted. I am utterly disgusted with this New York Knicks. Just with the Knicks in general, like the entire team, top to bottom. What are we doing? Why are we shaking hands with somebody that was openly shitting on your teammate?
And he was talking wild shit during the game. Wildcat was cooking him. Draymond's
Wild
such a
shit.
bitch.
Bro, Draymond, we really let
Always
Draymond hit
been
the
a
night
bitch.
night. We let him hit the night night celly on us, bro.
And it's like, it's
I
so
wanted to crash out. I wanted to crash out.
soft as hell. Cat left the floor. Didn't shake no hands, but everybody else is gonna shake hands.
That's what I'm
PJ Tucker,
saying.
you on a fucking 10-day with the Knicks. You're not with the Warriors. Don't be buddy. You're supposed to be. You want to be here. You want to be here. Show me you want to be here. Then
All of
have
them,
your
bro.
teammates back.
That shit was all of them though. Josh
Good
Hart,
Cam.
Josh Hart
Josh Hart, who has 2 points in
pissing me off,
70
bro.
minutes against the Warriors this season.
2 points, screaming at Tibbs.
He had no points this game. He's got 2 points in 70 minutes against the Warriors this season. Zero in the 40 whatever he played on Friday or whatever it was.
I like this is just being honest and transparent. I'd rather us be not as talented and have some grit than the team we have right now. Like that shit was, bro, when they were shaking
We
his
have right
hand,
now not talented either.
I was like, are we serious? You got Cat walking off the floor. Obviously, he's bothered. Obviously this game meant something to him. And one, we should have
It should
won
have
the
meant
game.
something to everyone. Bro, they should have fucking put Draymond on his ass. And you know what? The only one I'll give props to is OG ran him over.
That's bro, we have no like enforcer. No one wants to be the bad guy. Everyone wants to be like all these good guys on our team.
Soft, man. You gotta
So
want to be
soft,
the
bro.
bad guy. You gotta want to be the villain,
Like
bro.
we're almost like not a unit. Like that's what it makes me think.
I don't know what it was. It's just such a disgusting game. The Warriors are not even good
It was a
like that,
terrible
and
loss. We
it's
should have
fucking.
won that game, bro.
We should have. And you got Josh and Tibbs arguing. Like, how about you step your game up, Josh? This is what I'm saying. All these people wanted Randall out of town. I will tell you one thing: 30 not letting that happen to us.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine we had like if we had Randall, he would be bodying and babying Draymond. And even Dante, at least Dante would probably get in his face or something.
Hell yeah. Dante wouldn't let that shit happen. Even if fucking Hartenstein, as much of shit as I've given him on OKC, he was fucking in the mix of everything last year too. We lost
That's
all
what
the
I'm
ball.
saying, bro.
My boy
Ultra.
RJ would be like, yeah, what's up? Quick too.
How do we have no one on the team that could do that? Like, not like, why does everyone want to be buddy buddy? That's the shit with the podcast that I'm talking about, bro.
Draymond, your podcast sucks too.
I mean, is Josh Hart being all buddy buddy with him because he wants him to be a guest or something? Like, that shit is corny, bro.
I don't know what it is, but
I was disgusted. Like, I was actually like, didn't even want to root for this team for a little
no,
while.
it's terrible. It's terrible.
I
Uh
was let to take a break.
it's so like I don't even know. It's just so like it's so soft. And you know what? Everybody was coming for the Knicks like when Trey Young did the dice shit, and I was like, honestly, like it don't matter to me. Like it don't matter. Like if you don't want somebody doing that, then you fucking win the game or whatever. But maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong because clearly they ain't got no backbone.
We got no backbone. That was the thing. That's what I was trying to say with like someone got to step up to somebody at some point. Like I don't even know who that would be on this team. Like
How do
Brunson,
you?
maybe. But
I
why does
just
it always have to be Brunson?
This man was talking shit about Cat, basically calling him soft like he was ducking Jimmy. While, and I'm sure the team knew Cat was dealing with, I think, obviously, I think it was his girlfriend's family death, but whatever. Still, like he's been dating her for a while, might have got close, whatever it is. Even if not, it's a tough time. He's being there, whatever. And they let him shit talk that, and then he didn't apologize, which Josh Hart was like, kind of wish he would have apologized. How about you make him apologize? How about you get up in his face and fucking make him apologize then? Oh, I kind of
That
wish
was
he
it was
apologized.
actually
I kind of wish he apologized. I kind of wish he would have let me score a point. I kind of wish. I kind of wish. Fucking do it.
and even for like I just don't get it. Like players like Precious that obviously are kind of getting played out the lineup. You want to play a little bit more? Get a little gritty. Get in the guy's face, bro. Stand up for your teammate.
You
Like
think
what this team
Draymond was
was
chirping him in the game, and Cat was chirping him back. Good, Cat should be. Everybody else should be
but
fucking
where was
chirping
everyone
too.
else?
PJ Tucker, ha ha, yeah, Draymond, yeah, ha ha. Get out of here, PJ Tucker,
I
man. Get
know.
out of here with your
All the aura he
oh,
had.
yeah, all my shoes. All I care about is my shoes. I want to be a Nick. I want to be here. Don't do nothing like to show you want to be here. Instead, buddy, buddy with the ops.
That was terrible.
Ridiculous,
That was
ridiculous.
a
That shit
terrible
pissed
game,
me
dude.
off. I don't know, man. I think I don't know if they're playing right now or they're playing tonight.
They're playing against the Heat right now. They're down by one.
They better fucking win this game.
Oh
And
no, I
Brunson,
need quite a bit, man, from this team to pull me back in. They've
Bru-
really been pissing me off.
Yeah, I mean it's annoying, but they got to weather the storm even longer now. Brunson's out until late March, early April, and I'd bet it's looking more like early April.
He's gonna be out till playoffs now.
He's
Or just
out. He's out until late March for sure. And I would. I mean, honestly, depending on where we end up, I wouldn't be surprised if he is out until the playoffs.
damn. So he's not playing Saturday.
No, we shouldn't need him. It's the Wizards.
We better not need him. You already know Jordan Poole about to have like a 50 piece, bro. Oh my God. I don't know. This team needs to be. We need a backbone. I thought PJ Tucker was maybe our new enforcer or something like that, but we have nobody.
Nah, he not none. He not nothing. And we were like, oh,
Mitch, I don't
PJ
know.
Tucker. Mitch is the only one that walked off with Cat. I'll give him props too.
I did until I saw the video before that where he dapped up Draymond, then walked
Get
off.
out of here, Mitch. Get out of here, Mitch.
I was so pumped when Mitch did that with him, and then there was another video like as time was expiring, he daps up Draymond and follows Cat. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding.
Bullshit.
Our big
Mitch, you
man
got all
can't
the
do.
smoke for all the fans online, Mitch. What's up? What's up? You ain't got smoke for Draymond?
That's
How
corny.
I got more smoke for the ops than you?
We just have no heart right now, man. Like you perfectly said, no backbone, zero. So I'm hurt.
It's
I
it's
am hurt right now.
tough. Cat, I just got a notification. Cat went on a 15-0 run by himself, taking
Fuck it.
matters into his own hands. Do it, Cat. Do it. Do it. Cat, I got your
Give me
back.
the Cat.
Cat, he got your back. Cat,
Yep.
we got your back.
Ball Watch got your back, Cat. You want to be a guest on Ball Watch? You're more than welcome. Tell us your side of the story. Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, I will
But
go
either way,
for you.
we'll be rooting you on Saturday. I might chirp some of the Knicks. I don't know, depending on how the game goes. But what do you think about Josh Hart and Tibbs getting into it?
Um,
Heat of the moment.
I never really, I don't know, mate. I guess I'm different. I never really mind that as much. Like, obviously, if it's something consistent, then there is like, if it's a consistent thing, I would think it's a cause for concern. But, with clearly Josh Hart is not playing great right now. He's had a couple of like stinker games.
He has not been
And
playing
he
good.
and he fucking didn't have any points on Saturday. Clear. I mean, I'm sure it's frustration. Tibbs is a hard coach. I'm sure he was getting on his ass a little. I'm sure Josh didn't want to hear it because he's already annoyed, and I'm sure they're going back and forth. And honestly, fucking go back and forth with the other team. Use the same energy. I go back and forth with each other, and then go back and forth with the other team. That's
Just a
all I
little,
need. I
just
want
a
dogs
little
that are
shove.
chomping at the bit. I'm gonna fight with you as we fight them.
Yes.
Then we're gonna kick their ass, and then I'm gonna argue with you again. That's fine.
To go into Golden State, get bitched by Draymond, and lose the game, that might have been the worst thing for this team. It might have been.
It's incredibly frustrating. It's incredibly frustrating. Again, no, like they're not showing backbone, and I want to see backbone.
That's what the
Pause.
Knicks are about, bro. We're always about the backbone. And now we have none. And we're going into the half, losing to the Heat.
Do you think Brunson shakes Draymond's hand? I would hope no.
I want to say no too. Someone, I think it was a comedian. That
Sam
comedian,
Mor Sam Morrell.
yeah, he kind of had the same vibe about the situation that we did. And he said he thinks it would be different if Brunson was there.
I don't know though. I would love to hope that.
Hope is all we got then. Hope is all we got. I would love the same thing,
Or
but
at
I
least say
don't.
something, man. Don't let fucking Draymond think he's all big and bad because he's
Bro,
not.
this is
He's
supposed to be your
not.
family. This is supposed to be your brothers, man.
He's
Your
not all
brother
big
get
and
picked
bad,
on, you
bro.
step in. You don't be buddy buddy with the bully.
He's not no
You
fucking
get
bully.
bullied in my
He's
hood,
not
man.
no fucking bully. Soft.
No, he bullying us.
He's not no fucking bully, man.
He bullied
I didn't
us.
take his shit either. So he wasn't bullying us. We
When
dapped him up.
our team daps him up with our
He
tails
didn't
between our
bully
legs,
Cat. Cat didn't take his shit and
what about the
dropped
rest of our
30.
team? The rest of the Knicks looked like straight up, lack of a better word, bitches,
Oh, OG ran him over.
and dapped them up after the game. Literally, all of them went one by one to dap them up. What is that? That's soft. That is soft.
Incredibly soft.
Like you said, I mean,
Incredibly soft.
it would
Whatever.
be nice if that's a turning point for the team, but I doubt it is the way this team's going.
You see the Knicks, they did a
The
Nova
commercial,
commercial.
I did like the commercial.
It was funny.
It was the visor at the end was
It
classic.
was. Hey, Dante, catch. Bring him back. Bring him back, man. I never wanted him to go.
They say they bring him back next year. If you Dante, would you want to come back? Like at this point, it's like
I don't know. I would be disgruntled about it. Plus, who knows? Minnesota's playing good again. They won 8 in a row, and they haven't lost. I don't think they've lost since Randall came back from injury, which is the 8 games he's been back. So they've won 8 in a row, and they won. If you go back to the 5 games before Randall got injured, 13 in a row with Randall in games, and they're 8-0 since he came back.
they're cooking. Did you see Anthony Edwards' celebration?
Well, no, what was it?
It was some. I don't know what he was trying to do. It was some handshake or Spider-Man thing.
I saw him take like a heat check three, miss it terribly, and Randall get the rebound and dunk it.
That stuff. That's tough. You see, that's the kind of vibes I was hoping we would be on by now, but clearly not. Clearly, it looks like the trade is working in reverse right now. Unfortunately, I'm not going. I'm
Come
not going.
on, come
I'm
on.
not going
Brunson's
that
out
far.
right now.
I'm not going that far.
How
I'm just saying
am I the voice of reason right now?
because the shit this weekend pissed me off, bro. Pissed me
Good.
off.
I agree. Let the hate fuel you. Welcome to the dark side, brother.
Maybe this is it.
And I'm with you, man. That shit was soft as fuck. It was. Um,
I am still pumped to see them on Saturday, though. Believe that.
of course. And
So
I hope, I hope Cap comes back soon, and I hope they turn around. I hope they start playing with that grit that we have not seen. But
that's all I want.
I mean, let's just look at the box score real quick.
Of last game or this game?
No, from that game. I just want to see. Because I'm pretty sure our bench did shit as well.
Bad game.
Well, Josh had nothing. OG had 23. Mikhail and Deuce had 19 each. Cat had 29 and 12.
The bench,
The bench, all
four
right, this is
points.
disgusting. Landry Sham at 2 points. Mitchell Robinson, 2 points. Precious, nothing. Campaign, nothing. That is, yuck.
I mean, coming from that whole situation with McHale and Tibbs saying the bench wants to play more. You gonna show me something?
Do they deserve it?
Not after this game.
That was,
Not
yeah,
after that game.
I'm disgusted. That's what I'm saying, man. They've been, it's frustrating. It's frustrating.
It really is. It really is. I would love to play the Warriors one more time and we just cook them, but I think that's it for the year.
It is.
That sucks.
Um, Braun is going to be out at least another week.
I was saying the only other thing I had was Luca. Just loves playing against the Suns, man.
Yeah.
Him and KD are talking a little smack.
Yeah, it's the clip that I saw. I don't know what order it happened in, but Katie was like, you're not getting that in the playoffs," and Luca was like, "I've never been more open."
Yeah. I saw the back to back. I also saw him fry KD on one play too.
The Suns are bad. I don't think they might not make the playoffs.
I didn't know because I saw one of the Laker fans. They're like, yeah, I had to accept the cookies to see where they're at. I think they're in like 11th or 12th or something. They're
Yeah,
low.
they're under 500.
That is crazy.
They're not good. They're not good. Um, but also like Luca had 40 2 nights before, and the Bucks killed them.
I know. That was crazy. Luca
Killed.
was frying, and the Lakers still lost by like 20.
Wasn't even close. I was like, huh? But I didn't see that game. The Wizards beat the Nuggets shockingly. Jordan Poole buzzer beater.
I saw that. I saw the Nuggets with an L. Hopefully the Wizards cool off before they play us.
Did you see the Thunder Pistons? All the controversy there.
I saw the coach was not happy. Well, I did. What was the whole thing? Because
All
they were
right.
lining up for a free throw, and Cade didn't want them.
No, this is what happened because I didn't watch the game, but I was like looking to see what happened, and I watched the video of what actually happened. So first of all, it's the Thunder again, of course. Shea, every fucking free throw, all this nonsense. But there was a foul called against the Pistons. It might have been against Isaiah Stewart. Um, Something was called like on the Pistons because they were saying of how Lou Dort fell, but he tripped on Shea's foot. Like he tripped on his teammate's foot
I did see that, yeah.
or whatever. And I don't know if that's exactly what led to like the uh free throw situation, but what I know that did happen was originally it was like a flagrant one called on the Pistons, which like you don't have anybody on the line. So then, but then they went to the booth
And they
or
changed it.
the thing, and they were like, "Oh, it's a common foul." So Cade was going to line up, and the ref was like, "Nah, you're not. You can't line up." And he's like, "Bro, it's a common foul. Like it got changed." And then like he's yelling at like clearly they're talking. Cade's frustrated about the fouls and shit. They're talking, and then whatever. And then he gets a tech, and he's like, "What the fuck are you giving me a tech for? You know, we're allowed to be on the free throw line, like whatever." And
Yeah.
then I guess he still. It didn't even look like he said much, but he kept going, and then he threw him out the game. And it's like, bro, nobody wants to see the ref show, bro. All these refs have huge fucking egos over nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
The refs have not been great this year. And especially with games with like the Thunder and I mean the Thunder and Detroit play two totally different styles of basketball.
Oh, and that's what, yeah, that's what the coach was saying. Like, I know we
Absolutely.
pushed the line and stuff, but like, I mean, I'm with them. It was bullshit. I'm trying to see right now. I'm looking up the box score to see like what the free throws were, and I know it's not gonna be no fucking like the Celtics one because the Pistons ain't taking 63s. So
No.
let's see what the free throws were. Shea had 10 by himself.
It's a low night for him too. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the Thunder had 22, the Pistons had 13.
Mhm. Yeah, it seems to happen more often than not.
What have they done to get this whistle, man? What have they done? Shea don't even have any like awards, I
I
think.
know. Right.
I don't know. I can't remember if he
Maybe
has
like
like
most
six
improved
man
or
or
something.
yeah, or most improved maybe. You don't have no MVP or anything like that. Like how did he get this superstar whistle
I don't know. The boy do be flopping.
all the time, bro? It's so gross. It's so gross. There's another Embiid.
The point guard and beat.
Honestly, it's looking like that right now.
Healthy version though.
True,
I don't
true.
know if you saw right before. I think Paul George got
Yeah.
shut down.
While we're recording, Paul George done for the season.
Mhm.
Your boy.
Shout out Pops for breaking the story. Yeah, that is my boy. And has not been a good year for him. I mean, he announced he was done with the pod. And I think 2 games after he's done for the year. So maybe it was all part of his plan. I don't know if he's trying to get out of Philly. I don't know. I saw something that Philly was trying to trade him over the summer. So
How stupid is Daryl Morey? He just gave him fucking this ginormous contract, and
crazy contract.
at 30, how old is he? Probably is like 34, I'd bet. He's
Uh,
over 30. He's been injured. He's clearly not as good, and you're giving him all this money? What a
Paul George, he had potential, man.
I mean, young Paul George and OKC too, Paul George was a I mean, at times top 10 player in the league easily.
Mm. Yeah.
But
I mean, I remember his battles with Braun.
yeah, he's not that player anymore,
Paul
bro.
George from the parking lot.
He's not
I
that
yeah,
player.
I he's just I don't see him being a part of any big three again. So
I don't even understand what Philly thought they were doing, like with that. Like I don't get like what they thought they were getting, like how they were hyped for this. It's such a bad.
if I'm Maxi, I'm maxing to leave. That's what I'm doing.
I mean, either that or it's like you make the team
Yeah, make it my
want
team.
it. Yeah.
Yep. Hmm.
This is from Shams. So Philadelphia 76ers Paul George received injections in his left adductor muscle and left knee on Monday and has been ruled out for the rest of the season. George is expected to be out at least 6 weeks.
Yeah. So he's donezo.
Dunzo.
He is donezo.
Dunzo, bro.
Brutal. Brutal. Tough year to be a Paul George fan.
Yeah, it's gross.
And hopefully it won't be a tough year to be a Knicks fan. Let's bounce back, boys. I'll try to I'll try to calm it down, simmer it on this side, and see what we got going.
Well,
See what
since
we
the
got
Knicks
going.
aren't tough, hopefully they don't make it tough on us, you know?
Oh, that's a bar. That's a bar. What do we got? What do we got here, brother? Oh yeah. You know what time it is.
You
You know
know.
what
You
time
know.
it is. When that hat come off, you know that helmet's going on. Oh boy. That boy looking clean.
Saturday. Saturday.
I can't wait. That's gonna be so electric. And the boys heated up. They heated up for a second.
For a
We said
second.
we said they had to beat the Wild. They beat the Wild 3-2. Then they brought out the belt.
Hmm.
Belt to ass against the Columbus Blue Jackets, which we needed
Big time. Big time.
4-0. And then the Oilers put us back in our place, unfortunately.
It's like, come on, man. You couldn't just go 3-0, sweep the weekend.
3-0 would have been crazy, fam.
Put a little reverse jinx on the helmet. Was like, oh, maybe it's bad luck. Oh, I don't know. Then they go 2-0. It's like, hell yeah. 2-1 over the weekend. All right.
Yeah,
All
we had
right.
Pops telling us the helmet's good luck. I was like, hell yeah. And then, I mean, the Oilers, they were in the Stanley Cup final last year, but we
Yeah,
kind
but
of got
they've
to
got
keep.
they've got a fucking choker on their team, Connor McDavid.
Oh, facts, 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 facts. Forgot this is a McDavid hate podcast.
Hmm.
But the thing is, we kind of got to keep winning and stay winning the entire time now, or at least force OT. We can't be losing in regulation anymore.
Yeah, no, we need points.
We need
Points.
points, and
How
we
do you
need
get
them.
points, boys? You put pucks on net.
That's what it is. I mean, we did that the 2 games before, and then that game against the Oilers was not ideal.
It's like, huh, I wonder how we can win games. Oh, we can score goals. If we score more goals, we tend to win than when we score less goals.
Game.
Huh. No, I don't
We
think I
win.
understand. Break it down for me again. That's what it feels like that the Rangers are right now.
Mhm. It just seems like they just go on these spurts. Like they'll play horrible hockey, then they'll play good enough hockey. I'm like, oh, maybe they'll sneak in. Then they pull the hope right from underneath me again.
Shoot the puck.
Shoot
Shoot
the puck.
the puck.
They're playing against the Flames tomorrow, Toronto on Thursday, and then the boys will be home in the crowd cheering for them
Yep.
this coming Saturday against the Canucks. We got to go on a run. We got to go on a run right now.
Now's the time. Now's
Let's
the
beat the
time.
Flames. Let's handle business against the Flames. Handle business against Toronto, and then you let us handle the business against the Canucks.
Pucks on net. Put the puck on net.
Put
Good
that shit in the
things will
back of the net.
happen.
Put that shit in the back of the nets. Just get some shots up. Just get some shots up. That's really all it comes down to. So, but I mean, it's a 2 out of 3 for a weekend. Solid. The only problem with that is that we lost 4 before that. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Oh boy. I guess we'll
so
see. I guess we'll see. I hope our big guns show up.
yeah. I mean, I'm hearing Rempe's playing well.
That's not who I meant. I meant Kreider. I meant Trocheck. I meant Mika. I meant Panarin.
I know
JT
Mika's been
Miller
good.
now.
JT need JT to get back on the streak he was on because
Hmm.
he was on fire at one point. I think he kind of cooled down, but we'll see. Shesterkin also. Let's put up a donut. Let's put up a donut.
Yeah, how about you stand on your head, goalie?
I would like that. And it all starts tomorrow against the Flames. So let's handle business.
Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do
Tap
it.
the helmet. Tap the helmet.
Let's do it.
Let's fucking go. Good puck talk.
Good puck talk.
Is it time?
It's not the time that these people are thinking when they hear this, but it's
Bum,
time to
bum, bum,
break it
bum.
down.
This is actually my Aura Farmer.
Oh, are we doing Aura Farmers first?
Well, my Aura Farmer is brackets.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's pretty clean. Aura Farmer. If you have one, you can let it fly. I know we forgot to do it before.
No, just got so into it. Brackets are a fantastic Aura Farmer. My Aura Farmers were James Harden because I don't know if you saw this. He matched his car to his new shoes, which looks sick.
That's tough.
Yeah, that was tough. I was like, damn, that's Aura right there. And then the other one was the Mariners pitcher who pitches righty and lefty. He threw like 95 miles per hour with his left hand and then 98 with his right or some shit like that.
Imagine being that gifted.
That's insane.
Like I don't even know.
Insane.
I don't even know that is Aura Farmer though. Imagine being on the mound throwing righty. Like, I don't know.
Gerangelo
Lefty.
I have no idea how to pronounce this last name. It is spelledCijntje.
Mm.
Sinjinte.
I like that.
He,
Sinjin.
he threw 92 miles per hour with a left-handed pitch and then a 95 mile per hour right-handed pitch. That's insane.
That's cold. That is cold.
And by the way,
So
this was Harden with his shoes in his car. That's sick.
one day, brother, ball watch will get us there.
That's
One
some
day.
aura, man. That's some aura.
That's quite literally Aura Farmer. It's textbook definition. You look up Aura Farming, that picture's popping up.
Now let's talk about the real aura farmer, though. Brackets.
Brackets, it's one as soon as it dropped, I just had to fill one out. I don't know if it's the one I'm going with for everything, but I had to fill one out.
Yeah, I think. Well, I'm definitely going to do a shit ton of brackets this year again, but usually I switch them up. I think I might just put my one bracket into everything
Really?
because
Going
even,
one.
even when I switch them up, I still end up in last. Like somehow, somehow I still pick incorrectly.
Mhm.
So it's like, why don't I? You know what? I might just roll with maybe two, one or two, and that's what we're going with. But
I think you start getting to like three territory. I think that's fine.
yeah.
I think when you get past three, then we're like, all right.
For sure, for sure.
I
So
mean,
we'll see.
four never hurt nobody.
We'll see. We'll see how it does. Because I'm definitely going to be in so many brackets. Um, some things happen. Big John's. Jesus Christ.
Hey, yo.
St.
Oh,
John's won the
yeah.
Big East.
Can you hear that?
What is that?
I don't know what that is. Hold up.
You have an ad from when you clicked on a bracket thing or whatever?
I found it. No, I was trying to find the my fault. Listen, it's got attacked by a duck. No, I got it. It was just the website that has the bracket on it. Started playing the video.
But St. John's won the Big East.
First time in 25 years.
Incredible.
You see the name. Vin Patino, I'm the godson. Because Rick
Yes.
Pitino is the godfather.
Yes.
He really turned this whole, all of St. John's around.
Dude, they're
Is that
literally
right?
just like a boa constrictor, man.
Mm.
It's just like it's almost like suffocating that defense as they just freaking
Yeah, so because there was I forgot what game it was. I don't know if it was against Marquette or Creighton, where one of them, they were like scoring pretty frequently, Marquette. I think it was Marquette.
yeah.
And then their defense just decided to turn it on. I was like, they just didn't score for like 6 minutes. I was like, God damn.
It's crazy. And against Creighton in the Big East championship, they hit 13 field goals in a row. They were just on
Yeah.
fire. It's nuts.
The 3 point, they were pulling it, man. I did because all year it wasn't about their scoring, but they were putting that ball in the net.
Hmm.
So big red, baby. St. John's, something special. I don't know if you saw it. There's a pretty funny picture going around of the Yukon versus Creighton, where the Yukon players squaring up.
Oh, I did see that. Oh yeah, that happened this weekend too.
That happened with the game right before.
Which like, come on now. Come on. If you're gonna be UConn and you're gonna do your whole parade, Danny Hurley, I've got 2 rings, I'm the best coach.
He talked a lot of shit to Creighton
We
too.
beat all these teams. Yeah, all the Creighton fans. We beat all these teams. Oh, I wish it was more packed. I wish they talked more shit. I would fucking dunk with no time left.
It was a clean dunk too.
Yeah, it was.
I know.
Yeah, it was. And if you're gonna be all butthurt about it, get out. I don't. UConn. I don't think they're going that far, man. I don't think
They're
so.
gonna lose. So how do you want to do this? How do you want to break this down right now?
Well, I don't know. Is there any other stuff besides like going through like a bracket right now that well, I know, for example, I know a lot of people are pissed that UNC got in.
That's all I got. UNC the madness. Beyond that, West Virginia is opening up I think legal.
Really?
Yeah, I think their governor or something declared that, it's just corruption going on because I don't really know. The guy who runs the committee for the Final Four is
Yeah.
like he is affiliated with UNC.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
he's like heavily affiliated. I'm forgetting the term. He like runs their athletic program pretty much.
Mm.
And he's
In-
also on the committee for the Final Four.
Interesting. I
So people are like outraged that UNC got in.
Well, all right. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend. Like I said, I don't watch college basketball like that heavily, like through the regular season. Again, I prefer to watch NBA, but obviously, I love March Madness. I try and tune in for the conference championships, and even as things start heating up towards the end, I'm watching a little more. But I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I know what like a quad one loss is or a quad two, three, like whatever the fuck those are. I don't know what they mean. Obviously, I know like quad one or I think are the better teams or whatever. Apparently UNC has a bunch of quad one losses and they people are like, how the fuck did they get in?
Yeah, because I think it was Indiana and West Virginia that got snubbed. So a lot of people were saying Indiana went into Michigan State, who is a number two seed right now,
Hmm.
and they won.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't. There's no way they should have. They've been terrible all year. They're gonna get bounced. They might not even win the round of 68 game.
I will say.
You have them making a run.
I might have UNC going a little for winning a couple
Come
games this tournament.
on,
Winning a
come
couple.
on,
Just a couple, brother.
come
Just a couple.
on,
Bro,
man.
I don't even know. Dad was saying something too. How does the SEC have 15 teams in this tournament? I haven't
NCAA
even heard of
sucks
it.
off the SEC in every single sport.
I think whoever wins this game, UNC or San Diego State, I think they beat Ole Miss.
Really
I do.
interesting.
I really do. I don't like what you. I'm trying to think
I
what we
don't know,
should.
man. The Mountain West, they fucking last year they got all those bids and they sucked. Remember, they all got bounced. Like,
They did get bounced quite early.
so it's like I don't know if I'm feeling that. I feel like San Diego State is always like a team where it's like it's either they make a run or they're bounced right away.
Yeah, I mean they did make quite a run. I don't know if it was 2 years ago or last year. They've been making runs though, but I mean clearly this year they don't got it. They're in the bubble trying to get in.
I don't think it was last year. I think it was 2 years ago because again, that whole division got bounced on opening week last year. After
Fuck.
everyone was like, "Oh, Mountain West might surprise you this year." It's like, "Oh, great, I'll pick them to go far." Fucking got all of them got bounced in week on day one or week one, weekend one, whatever.
I just gotta say, I love March Madness, man.
I do. It's it's
I
it's the
love March
best. I'm gonna place so many bets. I'm gonna drink so many beers.
A lot of bets, a lot of beers. This on the double dip day is gonna be dangerous.
Awesome. The
Awesome.
bets, boys, and beers, man. What's better than that?
That's all you could ask for. There is nothing better. There is
Nothing
literally
better.
nothing better than it. So I mean, like, do we give our first round predictions? Do like, are we going through the bracket? Are we giving our upsets, our winners?
Uh, do you want to? I mean, fuck it. Let's give a whole bracket. Why not? You want to start in the South? We'll start with the round of 64 in all four divisions, and then we'll just work our way down.
All right, should I just? All right, so I'm gonna create a bracket, and then
All
we'll
right, sounds good, man.
put it in
Sounds
something.
good.
So we got the South,
So,
Auburn.
yeah, I'm taking Auburn over whoever.
I like Creighton over Louisville.
I also have Creighton over Louisville.
Michigan or UC San Diego.
I've got UC San Diego.
Mm, I like that.
Michigan is soft, man. What they did to Michigan State.
Facts,
I haven't
facts.
forgotten. I
We
have not
covered that.
forgotten.
We covered that. Texas A&M or Yale.
Yale. I heard Yale is good.
Mm. Are you making a bracket? What are you doing right now? Or are you just
I
going through?
filled one out before.
Oh, so we're just going through. Okay. Okay. So we're going through the ones that we made already.
I only made one. I haven't put it in anything. I just made one for like the pod.
I got you. I got you. All right. So I'll go to the one that I made. That's also named Rick Pitino. Um, yeah, I have Texas A&M in that.
Okay.
But I don't mind the Yale pick. I might switch back, but we'll
I
see.
heard Yale. I think it might have been from that guy John Fanta.
Fanta.
Yale is really good, or like is a powerhouse or whatever for their division this year. Who knows?
I got San Diego State or UNC.
I got Ole Miss, brother.
I'm sorry, fam. I got Iowa State.
I have Iowa State too. I'm almost inclined to switch it because of the name, Lipscomb.
Mm, mm. I mean, you never know.
You
You
never
never.
know.
Marquette versus New Mexico.
Marquette.
I might go New Mexico.
Wow.
I think I'm going New Mexico. Michigan State. I have them over Bryant.
I have Michigan State as well.
All right, then I have Florida over Norfolk State. Norfolk State.
I have Florida as well. What? All right, so maybe you could tell me. You follow a little more than I do. What's the hype? Because that's all I'm hearing.
A lot of hype around Florida.
What's it? What is it? I know they got a big kid who's 7'9", but like,
I got a
what's the hype?
7'1", a 7'9" kid, and their guards could ball. Shoot the three very well. People are saying if they have an off night shooting, though, that the Johnnies can beat them.
Mm.
So that's all I'm
Do
saying.
you believe the hype?
I think they're gonna go on a. I mean, they could play UConn in the second round, which I know you just said you don't think they're going far, but I don't know. I don't know. I do think they make a run. I think they make the Elite Eight.
Okay.
So I have picked UConn over Oklahoma,
I also have UConn over Oklahoma.
and I have Memphis over Colorado State.
Me as well, brother.
I got Grand Canyon over Maryland.
You've been sleeping on the Maryland. Maryland is nice this year.
I'm snoozing on them.
Oh,
Click the snooze button twice.
sleeping on the Maryland. I don't know what their name is. I forget. But sleeping on Maryland, huh?
Terps.
The what?
It's like Terps or
Yeah, I think it might be something like that.
I picked Drake over Missouri.
You know I'm rocking with the six god, man.
You know that, bro.
Come
You
on,
know
dog.
it.
As always.
Texas
As
Tech
always.
over UNC Wilmington.
I also have Texas Tech.
Arkansas over Kansas.
I have Kansas.
I want that John Calipari. Calipari.
Oh, fuck. I forgot. I'm making the switch. I'm making the switch. I
That
forgot
matchup's
Arkansas
insane.
is Calipari. I'm making that switch.
Yeah. And then you
I
know,
also hasn't Kansas had like I thought Kansas early on was projected like a to be like the best team in the nation and they sucked.
they had a rough year. I
Yeah.
know they've had a rough year this year. I don't know if it was injury to blame for that or they just didn't have it.
Yeah, give
But
me that Coach Cal.
yeah, we go Coach Cal, which Coach Patino as well.
Yep, I got St. John's.
Then I have Duke.
I also have Duke.
I got Baylor over Mississippi State.
I went Mississippi State. I heard they were
I
good
don't
this
hate
year.
it. I don't hate it. Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna do something. I'm gonna look at it. Maybe some things change, but this is what we got for right now.
Yeah.
I got Akron over Arizona.
Wait, you skip one. Oregon and Liberty.
Oh shit. Yeah, I got Oregon.
I have Oregon. You have Akron over Arizona, huh?
I'm tired. Every time I pick Arizona, dude.
See, that's how I felt too. I felt that about both Oregon and Arizona.
Mm.
I literally felt it about both of them, but I don't know. Right now, I had Oregon and Arizona moving forward. Is Akron good though?
They're always like in the tournament. Like they're always just there. I
Uh-huh.
can't really remember if they're like nice, but
I mean, I'm
I,
inclined to go with Akron because, LeBron is just a kid from Akron, but I don't know. Arizona does let me down, but it's usually when I pick them to go a little further, so I might have to keep them there right now. But then I don't have enough upsets, I feel like.
that's the dilemma with this.
It's
That
tough.
is a dilemma. But yeah, so I got Akron. I also have VCU over BYU. I will pick VCU 10 times out of 10 times.
Respect, honestly. Respect. I had BYU, but I might have to change that.
For the love of the game. I
Yeah,
respect.
we're going VCU.
That's brotherhood right there.
Hell
That's
yeah.
I got Wisconsin over Montana.
As do I.
I got St. Mary's over Vanderbilt.
Me too.
I got Bama over Robert Morris.
As do I. Let's
You know,
get to the round of
I don't know
32.
why. I don't know why. But Robert Morris kind of scares me a little bit.
Really? That'd be sick.
That would be sick.
That'd be
I'm not gonna pick him,
sick.
but I'm a little scared. All right, last the Midwest. I got Houston
Wait
over
a minute. Oh shit, yeah. I have Houston as well.
Gonzaga over Georgia.
Yes.
McNeese over Clemson.
You know it, fam. You know it.
High Point over Purdue.
Ooh, really? You're going against your Purdue.
I can't do it no more. I'm gonna be with Kyle for this shit. Like I can't, or maybe we won't. But we were there the day before. Last time we were together, my bracket lost the first day.
I had Purdue.
That's fair. I had Illinois over Texas Xavier, but I might switch that to Texas.
Okay. I did take Illinois there.
And I got Kentucky over Troy,
Yes.
Utah State over UCLA,
Hmm.
and
Interesting.
Tennessee over Wofford.
I had UCLA, but I could be inclined to switch.
I'm just saying, it's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a battle.
I'll go.
Utah
I'll,
State.
I'll go. Wait, what are you gonna say about Utah State? Tell me.
I'm saying they're just one of those tough teams. One of those tough teams. Nitty gritty. I think they're a bigger team.
That's all I needed to hear. Give me Utah State. That's it.
I went back up to the top for round of 32.
Yeah, I did the same.
Auburn Creighton, I think it's gonna be a good game,
Me too.
but I got Auburn.
I got Creighton.
God damn it.
Yep.
God
I think
damn it.
Auburn is. I'm not believing in the hype. Oh my God, darn pussies. Oh, but I lose. We lose anyway. Oh, we're the oldest team. We should all be NBA players, but we're still in college. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Auburn's getting bounced.
That's
Creighton
fine.
is good. They're not good enough to beat St. John's, but they're good.
They are good. Um, Next game, I have Texas A&M. I don't think you picked either of these teams.
Yeah. So you had you. So this bracket, this spot for you was Texas A&M versus Michigan, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
So
might
it's
switch to Michigan. I forgot the disrespect they showed to the state.
mm-hmm. So I have Yale versus UC San Diego, and I'm picking Yale.
Not a boy. I I have a feeling Yale might do something. So
Could
everything
be.
might. I have UNC slash San Diego State winning this game
That's insane. I have
over Iowa.
Iowa State.
I'm just saying, a hungry dog runs faster.
Very true.
I got Michigan State winning this game.
Me as well.
I got Florida over UConn.
I also have Florida over UConn.
I have Memphis over Grand Canyon.
I've got Maryland over Memphis.
Very
Mhm.
nice. Unfortunately, the six God run ends here. I got
Yeah,
Texas Tech.
me as well. Me as well.
And I got the Johnnies.
The Johnnies over Arkansas. I have that too.
I got the Blue Devils.
I
Duke.
feel like we're having like similar-ish bracket. We don't have too many things that are off right now, you
We
know?
are. We had just a couple of the first round
Yeah.
upsets, but I think a lot of our big names going forward are going to be
Yeah.
one the same. Well, you got Auburn losing.
I
That's the
do. I
issue.
do. That might get a little crazy. But I've got Duke as well. I've got Duke over Mississippi State.
I have Oregon over Akron.
I had Arizona over Oregon. I don't
Uh,
love that. I don't love that at all.
this is where it gets a little crazy. I got VCU over
Wow.
Wisconsin.
Wow. I have Wisconsin.
Yeah, you don't got to go. I appreciate you picking them in the first round. You could leave it there.
I'm riding VCU. They're my champion.
I got Bama over St. Mary's.
I have Bama over St. Mary's as well.
Houston over Gonzaga.
Yep.
McNeese over High Point.
I have McNeese as well. They're just over Purdue.
Attaboy. I got Kentucky
Yep.
and I got Tennessee.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're on to the Sweet 16.
Here we go.
I have Auburn over Michigan.
I have Creighton over Yale.
Nice.
Creighton makes a
Got
run.
Creighton going on a run.
Yep.
I have Michigan State winning.
Yep. I have Michigan State over Iowa State.
I had them over UNC. I think their
Mhm.
run ends there. We got Florida over Memphis.
I've got Maryland over Florida.
Oh, you have Maryland going deep, my boy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I like it.
Yep.
I'm about to look into Maryland. I'm about to do a little research over there.
Look, take a look.
See what they got cooking. I have St. John's over Texas Tech.
I also have St. John's over Texas Tech.
I got Duke over Oregon.
I have Duke over Arizona.
And unfortunately, VCU, their run ends here. I got Alabama over VCU.
I have Wisconsin over Alabama.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Heavy on the Badgers.
Yep.
They're not so alike after all. I respect it, though. I
Hmm.
respect it. I got Houston over McNeese
Yep.
and Kentucky over
Wow. You
Tennessee.
have Kentucky over Tennessee.
I got Kentucky going on a run. I don't know why. It's
Mark Pope,
Kentucky.
huh? Mark Pope.
I guess the switch up of the coach. Maybe they do it. Maybe they do it.
I've got Tennessee over Kentucky.
That's fair. On to the Elite Eight.
Yes, we are.
I got Auburn over Michigan State.
I've got Michigan State over Creighton.
Mm, I like that. I like that pick. I got St. John's over Florida.
I have St. John's over Maryland.
Love it. Johnny's through and through.
Yep.
I got Bama over Duke.
Wow. I've got Duke over Wisconsin.
Mm. And I have Houston over Kentucky.
I've got Tennessee over Houston.
Wow, you got Tennessee.
Who's your final four?
My final four is Auburn, St. John's, Alabama, Houston.
Hmm. I've got Michigan State, St. John's, Duke, and Tennessee.
Mm. Only the Johnnies.
Yep.
The Johnnies. Well, unfortunately, I have Auburn beating St. John's.
Really?
Yep.
I've got St. John's over Michigan State.
And a boy. St. John's to the chip. And I have Houston over Bama.
I've got Duke over Tennessee.
You have a St. John's Duke championship.
Yes, I
That would be incredible.
yes, it would.
Insane.
Do you
All
know
the
the history
makings.
there? Duke beat Patino when he was at Kentucky in the chip.
Damn.
I'm
I kind
pretty
of
sure
I
it's
want
the
your bracket to
Leitner
come true.
play.
If it's a later play, then that was the semifinals.
No, then all right, then I'm off. Oh, I mean, it still could have happened actually.
It
I don't.
was against Kentucky though.
I know he lost to Duke when he won a chip at Kentucky, and then I know he also lost to Duke in the chip at Kentucky.
Mm. That's a storybook run right there. I have Auburn over Houston in the chip,
Wow, you're buying the Auburn hype.
unfortunately.
Auburn over Houston. Unfortunately for the Johnnies. Get out of here. Get out of here. You thought I was
WBO
picking
champions.
Duke. You thought I was
WBO
picking
champions.
Duke. Get out of here. St. John's over Duke in the chip.
I bleed red. We all do. But go Big Red. I love that
Whoa.
bracket.
This is a St. John's motherfucking podcast.
St. John's Pod, St. John's Pod, St. John's
I'm picking them.
Pod.
I'm picking them.
I like that a lot. I like your bracket. Mine may change, but that was the initial bracket.
Couple things.
A
But
little here and there, but that was the initial bracket. I'm gonna do some research tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a big research day for the boy,
oh, nice.
and then we'll throw up as the tournament starts. We'll throw up what we got.
Yeah.
Maybe a Snapchat of both our brackets and see what we got cooking.
Yeah. Also be on the lookout tomorrow, possibly. If Ball Watch might be deciding to do a bracket.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
We'll
Hey,
see.
listeners, maybe Ball Watch gets a little bracket tossed out there. You guys join, be put on our Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay, a little something. But this would be the first ever Ball Watch bracket,
It
so
would.
would be pretty big time. We care about you guys. We want to experience this with you guys.
Hell yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
so we'll get that going. So be on the lookout for that. That was good.
That
That
was
was good.
I'm excited. I'm so fucking excited for March Madness.
It's
God, think
all about
what's gonna
March.
happen when we do our Thursday episode? Who's already gonna be bounced?
I
Who's
know. I know. It's gonna be insane. It's actually gonna be insane. I can't wait. Just on my phone all day. Just the game streaming.
oh, I can't wait. Can't
You
wait.
remember you remember when we used to be in gym class when coach used to have it on?
Yeah, this is the best, dude.
Such a beast.
He ran a 3-on-3 March Madness tournament. I won it.
I might have won it.
I won
Memory
it. I
doesn't
won a
lie.
basketball for winning.
Oh boy. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
That's
Cooked.
what it's about right there.
Cooked. Some may say I have been GM of the year since those days
Mm. Yeah,
because was a team captain. I had to pick like for my 3-on-3 team, and shout out Bobby Bobby Taylor.
Bobby.
He he was a good ball player, and he was out sick the day we were picking teams.
Oh,
People forgot.
people forgot about
I
Bobby.
picked him, and we
Can't
ran
forget
the
about Bobby.
show. We ran the show. I can't remember who my other teammate was, but we ran that show and we won it. And I got a basketball.
Respect. Respect, yo. And if you're listening, let us know if we did that. Pretty sure we did. But kudos to you, brother. GM of the year. Bracket bracketologist of the year?
Could be.
Does he have it in him? Let's go, Johnnies. Let's go. Should we get into the starting five now just because it's has to do with it?
Yeah, why not? Let's fucking do it. And we can finish up everything else at the end.
Let's get to it. Starting five of March Madness moments. Now, this could be a play, a player, a run that a team went on, all the above, because we are just pumped about March Madness. So, brother,
Absolutely freaking pumped.
I believe you have the first pick here.
I do, which is interesting because I was like, huh, what can I do? What can I do? But I don't know if there's anything better than a buzzer beater to win a championship. And
I had to go there.
when you get a buzzer, when you think you get like almost like a game-winning shot before the buzzer beater, and then there's a buzzer beater. So I'm going Villanova over UNC.
1000%. That is the pick. Great pick by you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was hoping it would slip to me, but I had a feeling this kid knows ball.
I
So
try. I try.
I'm gonna go with more of a. It was another buzzer beater. It's more of a moment for me. It's cardiac Kemba.
Okay, I
I
have
know
a
it's a Big
question.
East tournament. I don't
Is
know.
I see. I had it written down, and I was gonna ask.
Okay, so just put a. I like it. Put an asterisk next to that, or we will put an asterisk next to it. You're right. Should be
I don't
March.
know if you should get it.
No,
Listen.
I know. I'm saying I don't get it. I'm
All
like,
right, all right. We'll put an asterisk. You know what? I'll put it underneath that it was redacted, so people
all
do know that it was, asked about. But it had to be redacted due to Big East. Because I did. I would. It's so funny that you asked that because I was contemplating what pick I was going to try and put that at, but ask.
right.
Because unfortunately, in all of the March Madness, when you look it up, the videos or the articles of best moments,
It's
that
not
is
there.
not there, which is a shame because honestly, it's probably number one.
I mean, the call, the play, the guy Copeland falling.
Yeah, you know his name.
It's incredible.
No, that's the Copeland from the Knicks?
It was his
No way.
birthday. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes, dude. It was his birthday, I think, either yesterday. That's all. I was like, damn. That's what made me
What?
think of it. Yeah. So
I
where
did
he got
not
dropped,
realize that.
where his career took off, he ended up playing for that team.
Damn, I feel like he was way heavier there than he was in the NBA.
He might have been. Maybe he felt a certain way after getting dropped.
Cardiac Kemba. It's unreal.
Unreal moment. All right. Well, if that's gone, I'm gonna go the Grand Hill pass to Christian Laettner.
Great pick. Great pick.
It's just a great play. You could hate him, you could love him, you could hate Duke, love Duke. That play, full court pass to a turnaround jump shot.
It's
Wow.
unreal.
I mean, just wow.
It's unreal.
Buzzer beater.
Um, all right. Now I'm gonna go with here I'm gonna go with a run a team made. Didn't even know this school existed before this. Dunk City, Florida
Dunk
Gulf
City.
Coast University. When they were making that run as a 15 seed, I might add.
Yep.
I've I was like, what the heck? Like that. I forget what year that was.
Dunk City was electric,
Yeah,
dude. Oh
but
my
that's one of
God.
the years where I was like, wow, like very invested, like earlier on, like with it because that was just it was dunking all over the place. It
That
was
was electric. That was definitely electric. Good pick. Good pick by you.
thank you.
I'm gonna go with another buzzer beater. This is actually a father-son moment
Ah,
here.
good one. I know where you're going.
Uh, Georgia State, RJ Hunter, that's his name, the
Yeah,
game winner over number 3 Baylor. And his dad was the coach, and he falls out of his seat.
yeah, I did see
So
that. That's a good pick.
that
Great
was a little
moment
moment.
too. Great
Great
moment.
moment.
Well that. That's a good one. All right. Hmm. I think I'm gonna go another run here. Um, Captivated a Nation. Sister Jean, baby.
Mm,
Loyola Chicago.
I
They
thought
run as
I
the
was gonna
11th
get
seed.
them. I thought I was gonna get that pick
They run as the 11th seed. And honestly, she's kind of been in the spotlight since like when they come to the tournament,
every
but it's
time. Yeah.
never been the same as that run.
Never the same. Never the same. Great pick by you.
Thank you.
I thought I was debating on going that with the next pick. But I'll just go with a moment that I think we all wish went the other way, but we all remember the shot. It's Gordon Hayward.
Ah,
At,
great pick. Dude,
I mean,
which are you kidding?
we all
So badly.
wish that shit went in, and it almost did. But even the run that Butler went on was incredible. So shout out Gordon
Unbelievable.
Hayward.
And dude, that you can't get any closer.
I mean, it was
Backboard front rim. It looks like it's going down. Bounces out.
brutal. I just remember Gordon Hayward just laying on the floor. Tough, tough.
That is tough.
A lot of good moments, man. A lot of good moments.
There's also some bad ones,
True.
which I think I'm going to take a bad one here because it is still spoken about to this day.
Ah,
Timeout. Timeout. Chris Webber, timeout, man. No timeouts.
that's a great pick. Fab Five.
They never won. They were supposed to win and then go to the NBA and they didn't win.
That was crazy. That was crazy. The Phantom Timeout.
Yeah,
Mm,
it's still spoken about to this day, man.
great pick by you.
Thank you. Great
Great,
documentary. You
great
seen that
documentary as
one,
well.
right? This is awesome. Pretty
A
boy.
bitch. Soul. Overrated. Pretty boy.
Oh man.
All right. I'm gonna go with some history here. It was the first 16 seed to upset a one seed.
That was the other one that I was thinking.
UMBC over Virginia.
Great
So,
pick. Great
yeah,
pick. That was the other
that was crazy because everyone
unbelievable.
was like, "Oh, a 16 seed you can't do it." They didn't just beat them; it was like belt to ass, kind of.
Cooked them. Cooked
Yeah.
them. I honestly cannot wait for that documentary
Oh yeah. Because I
because
think the next year Virginia won the chip.
yeah, they did. And
Yeah,
it's like so to have that like to go from like the lowest of lows and like that redemption story is probably like wow, it's gonna be unbelievable. That's Ty Jerome too. Played
I was about
against
to say that was Ty
played
Jerome from
against him.
Virginia.
Um, that's a great pick. Now, because I don't when Purdue when we were out for St. Patrick's Day and Purdue lost, were they a one seed too, losing to a 16 or no?
I do believe they were the one seed. No, they were the one seed. It just happened either the year after or a couple years after Virginia.
Yeah. No, for sure. I couldn't remember if they were also a one seed when I know like obviously the big one's Virginia. I just was not
Brother, I
sure.
had them winning it all. They were the one seed. Watch that shit live. Kyle in my ear just chirping the whole time. Dude, they're gonna do it, dude.
Mm,
Why would you pick Purdue, dude?
I know. I remember that. Shoot, man. I there's a couple of. Do I go like old? Do I go recent? Do I go bad? Do I go good?
There's a lot.
I think I've got to go old here. Something you brought up last episode with the coach, but I'm gonna go with the team, the NC State game winner
Mm,
to with Jimmy V. He runs all over the court.
that's a great one.
That run they went on.
I mean, that's easily one of the, if not the top play. And the run they went on was insane. Shout out Jimmy V. Great pick by you. Great draft by you.
Thank you.
Gotta say.
Thank you.
Gotta say. I got a meme about starting five, so I'm gonna have to post that before I
Please
get
do.
wrecked in this one.
Please do. I mean, you never know. I think
You
I'm gonna
never
win
know.
them all, and I haven't won one since we've come back.
It's all right. It's all right. Never say never. I'm
Yeah.
between two right now. I'm between St. Peter's, Dougie Buckets, their run,
Mm-hmm.
the Elite Eight,
Mm-hmm.
or Jalen Suggs, half court game winner.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Which I think was to send them to the chip or
Mm-hmm.
to the Final Four.
No, to the chip.
To the chip?
Yeah,
Fuck, I'm going with that. Jalen Suggs,
that
half
was the
court
one I was between.
versus UCLA. I couldn't
Unbelievable.
remember if it was to the chip or the Final Four.
It was to the chip because then they got fucking cooked by Baylor.
They did. They did get fried. And,
But
and that's where the argument comes in. Whenever you get a
yeah,
spectacular win like that, you always get blown out the next game.
yeah.
Wow, good list, man. Good list.
I mean, there's a lot still that I have written down.
Yeah, I mean, I had Zion versus Taco Fall. That was pretty lit.
Yep, that's a good. Should we do it? Nah, we don't have to do
I
another
don't have enough for another one
one.
right now.
Uh, Zion versus Taco Fall. I had DJ Burns last year, igniting NC
Ooh.
State. That was a great one. I feel
That's
like I was
fun.
rooting for
Yeah. Yeah.
him. I just have when Jimmer Fredette went on his run, like when he just fucking
Yeah.
torched
I got
everyone.
I got Jimmer for that 34 points. I forgot what game that was.
I can't believe for you being the VCU man that you are, you didn't pick the Shaka Smart VCU run.
I, that's on me. You got me. You got me.
Um, Not a moment, but blew my shorty a kiss.
It's all
Uh,
good.
Steph when he went on that run at Davidson.
Yeah. Yeah, I had that written down as
I
well,
was
though.
looking at he dropped 40 in one of the games, like against Gonzaga. Like
Yeah,
that's
I mean, he single-handedly became drafted from that shit.
yeah. Jordan Poole had a buzzer beater versus Houston.
That was a freshman.
Yeah, crazy. Like you said, I had St. Peter's also the upset. I mean, well, their run, but also them as a 15 seed upset in Kentucky first
Dougie
round.
buckets. Dougie buckets.
A lot of Kentucky ones, man. Jack Golke with I forgot
Oh my God, yeah.
they upset Kentucky.
Oakland.
Yeah, Oakland, that too. Um, I had written down. I'm sure you remember this. Furman beating Virginia off the
Yes.
turnover when he just
Yep.
throws it and then they lose. Oh my God, bro! I was livid,
Virginia, yeah.
livid.
Virginia had some tough ones.
Yeah, they have so many like terrible moments.
Really bad.
Um, I don't know who took it, but Florida's game winner against Wisconsin with like the running floater three. Do you remember that? If I showed you the shot, like if I showed you the play, you'd remember.
I'm sure.
But Wisconsin was up, and then like Florida hits the. It's literally. You ever seen the GIF or like the video of Big Cat when he's like crunched
Oh,
over
yes, when he like drops
concentrate?
that. Yes,
It's
yes.
from that. Like it's from that shot. It was a
Really?
buzzer beater.
Oh, yeah, I think I do remember. If I
Yeah,
saw the shot, I would definitely
yeah.
know.
Um, what else did I have written down? I wrote down Austin Rivers game winner question mark because I couldn't remember if his game winner at Duke was in March Madness, but I think it might have just been in the regular season.
I think it was regular season.
Um, Drake, I don't think his first name is Drake. It could be. I'm not sure. I don't think it is actually. But the dude May from UNC hitting the jump shot against Kentucky.
Yep. Luke May, I
I don't
believe.
know. Had that, and then the last thing I had written down was the Aggies, Texas A&M coming back against Northern Iowa when they were down like double digits with 24 seconds left in the
Mm.
game, and then they came back like Northern Iowa turned it over and stuff. It was Caruso. Caruso was on Texas A&M.
Oh, yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Damn.
So I mean, I'm sure there's 100 other ones that we haven't even touched on. March is fucking awesome. March Madness is crazy.
March Madness is incredible.
You want to give your picks, your actual picks?
The recap?
Yeah.
Yes, I have the Grand Hill full court pass to Christian Laettner.
Hmm.
Later. I got the Georgia State father-son duo
Yeah.
when he hit the buzzer beater and his dad fell out the chair. I got Gordon Hayward's half court heave.
Hmm.
I have UMBC, the 16 seed over the number one Virginia.
Yep.
And then I got Jalen Suggs half court game winning versus UCLA.
That's a great list, man. Those are great moments.
There's
All of
a,
them.
I mean, there's a lot of great moments on here.
Yeah. My list was I had Villanova beats UNC on a buzzer beater. I've got the Dunk City, Florida Gulf Coast run.
Great time.
I have the Loyola Chicago Sister Jean run when they were the 11 seed.
Great run as well.
Chris Webber's timeout when he didn't have a timeout,
Yeah,
and NC State game winner Jimmy V.
tough. Very tough list. The Fab Five timeout is a great pick by you. What a
Thank
pull.
you. Thank you.
What a pull. March Madness, man. I'm excited to get some more moments out of it. So. Very pumped.
Very
Starts
pumped.
Thursday. We'll have some upsets, I'm sure, by the time we record the next episode. And we'll put up our final brackets that we're rocking with.
Yeah.
Try to see who does better. Maybe put a little
Ab-
wager on it.
oh, I'm interested. I am interested.
Yep.
Got a little WWE.
Talk to me. It was on early today.
I know I hate that. It's so I kind of that part of social media I kind of hate because like we wouldn't have been able to see it until tonight, you know,
Yeah,
which obviously would have been better. But Cena came out. They booed him. He turned heel.
booed the shit out of him. And
Yeah.
he gave a pretty good promo. He was letting him know.
I didn't get to listen to the whole thing because I know Cody comes out at the end and they talk too. I want to listen to that, but basically he was saying how his success he won over and over and over again and was still never enough. They hated it, and he's like,
Hmm.
you don't get a new you don't get new merch, you don't get a new song. That's me. You don't deserve that. It's like yes,
That's what we're waiting for.
being a bad
I mean,
guy.
that was dope though. I did like the promo. I mean, to make him go heel, he's gonna have to really like dig in his roots, and just let it
Lock
fly.
in, lock in, lock in, brother. I think he can too. I definitely think he can. People are saying
Mhm.
it's kind of like a dad being disappointed, which like is an understandable type of
Honestly, yeah, that's
where he's at in his career. It's kind of an understandable way to go about it, angle to
yeah.
take.
Everyone's saying, everyone just like, damn, he's like, you sat on your ass for 20 years, so watch me be great. It's like, shit, it's kind of right. Fuck you, John.
Like that is my voice on the song.
Hmm.
My time is now. He's like, you guys made a joke about not being able to see me for 15 years and you think it's good. You
Hmm.
think it's good.
Made fun of the invisible joke. Did you see them pan to the kid when he said, "You think I care about
Yeah.
the?" That was hilarious.
And his full merch, man. Oh,
Yeah, that's great.
it's
That's
brutal.
great.
So funny.
Very funny. But yeah, WWE is really heating up. I will say the Europe crowds get rowdy though.
Oh, all of them. All of them do.
They kind of blow the American crowds out the water.
Even my AFC Richmond clouds.
AFC Richmond still repping Liverpool on this side. Still repping Liverpool.
Are we talking
Yeah,
a little shows right now? I got some shows to discuss with you.
let's see what we got.
Let's start with Ted
I
Lasso.
got a quick rundown of Severance. I mean, I don't know. Well, yeah, what you got with Ted Lasso?
I'm up to the finale. I didn't watch the finale yet. I'm up to it. Um, Putting the pieces of the puzzle together. He's gonna leave. Nate's gonna come back, and I would assume they win, which is why he could go out like they did it. They win the Premier League. He can leave now. Whatever. I
Hmm.
know season 4 is coming back. Apparently, he's coaching girls or whatever. So, I'm assuming he's leaving. Even without that knowledge, the thing is like so long farewell. So,
Yeah, the whole aspect of the show is pretty much how it's going. But you might be surprised. I like the season finale.
I've liked season 3. Like again, I know they did all the fucking, that other stuff or whatever, but we actually got football. Like there was nothing in season 2.
I know, I know. Which is like I said before, I think it just threw me off so bad that for most of season three, I was just had it on in the background, but then I locked in towards the end. It was pretty solid ending. Interested to see how they're gonna bring back season four. So
I guess we'll
after
see.
you see the finale, you'll understand.
Yeah. I started The Boys. Well,
Let's go.
the fourth season because I've watched the first 3. Couple of things. The guy whoever's filling in for Black Noir. I've only seen the first 2 episodes so far, so I haven't seen.
It's been honestly, I watched it when it dropped. Was that a year, 2 years ago now?
A year, I think, a year and a half, maybe. Uh, Black Noir is very funny.
He is
However,
hilarious.
I haven't. Yeah, I don't know if we see him yet. Right now, he's like, I'm just trying to get into the part, whatever.
You don't really get me.
Um, so we'll see that. Was Frenchie gay in the other seasons? I thought he was trying to get with the I forget what her name.
Yeah, yeah, you're gonna get. Uh, it was interesting.
Well, I know he's. I mean, so far, at least he's in uh gay relationship right now or whatever.
Yeah, when I was first watching it, I was like, "What's going on here?"
Because I thought he wanted to be with what the hell?
Miko.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
That's what we all thought. So you're not alone there, brother. You're not
okay,
alone.
so I just I again, it's been a long time since I watched season three, so couldn't remember if he like was also gay there.
He was not. I
Um,
think that was a shock to most people.
yeah, he got a new haircut, so he got a new haircut, rocking an earring. It's what he's going with. Um, and Huey's mom is there.
Yeah, she kind of came out of nowhere,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to remember what exactly, if anything crazy happens.
Nothing
But
is. I'll tell you the one thing that's crazy that's happened so far, but well, it has to do with the best superhero of all time, Homelander. Um, one, he's a genius for working with Sister Sage.
yeah, that's the other genius.
Yeah,
And
but he's working with her. Letting her run the plans, which Todd, uh, MM's, the dude his wife or his ex-wife was dating, big Homelander fan, and then he has them kill him, which was
crazy,
yeah,
right?
that
It's
was
like,
wild. I was like, yo,
damn,
what? Which was
damn.
awesome too, because he's like right before that, he's like, you guys never, you're too weak to stand up to anything that I say. As he
Mhm.
tried to make, he was like, deep, go give
Yeah,
A Trade a blowjob or whatever, and he's like,
it's
are you
like, bro,
serious?
right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, now he's not guilty. He's the goat. He's the goat, and not enough butcher yet so far in the first two
Yeah,
episodes.
yeah. I do remember him not being around that much, but as the season goes on, the show gets a little crazy.
I mean, it's been good so far. Literally, like the first two episodes. I love the show. I don't know. I just never sat down and watched it. Now it's like I gotta do it.
Yeah, I think they got one more season, so I'm
Uh,
excited. I'm excited that you're watching it.
yeah,
Trying to
me
refresh
too.
my memory on it because it's been a while.
Me too. And now let's talk Severance. Let's talk it. We both obviously watched it.
We have, and I already know we're gonna be on a couple little opposite sides of the spectrum here.
What are you talking about? You didn't like it?
I liked it.
Me too. Get out of here. Get out of here.
You're
Come
just a
on.
negative Nancy when it comes to
No,
Severance, bro.
I'm just.
What
Oh,
if the last episode is coming up? Why would they put all the fun shit in this
they're
episode?
not, but they could put some stuff. I listen. I'm not the only person who feels like this. Aunt texted me before I even watched it and was like, "Episode was shit," and I was like, "Ah, fuck, here we go."
Wait, and our
Yeah,
boy,
yeah.
I gotta hit him up
He
about
got
that.
into Severance. I think he started watching because we were
That's sick.
recapping.
That's sick. But
It,
the build up to the finale. Don't get me wrong. Everything's like falling apart right now. Everyone's going their separate ways. You're like, what's going on? Where's Irvin going? Dylan quit. But I mean, could they have given us a little more? Maybe
they could have given us a little more. And
the
if you're gonna
combo. No,
what?
you
No, I was gonna say if you're gonna do an episode where you set up everything for the finale, which is fine because that's how most shows go, you know, don't give us two stinkers right before.
I think this was out of the last three episodes that they gave us. I think this was the least stinker.
Agreed. I mean, listen,
I thought the only thing I thought the conversation between Mark, his sister, and Cobell was just very lackluster.
we still don't know anything about Ragabi. We still don't know.
Don't know where Gabi. Cobell looked like a supervillain at the end. Mr. Milchek was the best part of the episode.
Hell yeah, he stood up, my boy.
Said eat shit in a fancy way.
Yeah, he said fuck off.
I don't like. I wonder how they're all gonna come back.
Dylan's innie proposed
He did. He was he went for it. Yeah, that boy was in his bag when she
in
said
his
no.
bag because he was like he's quitting.
Yeah, he's killing himself basically.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Uh, which is it cheating? Is it not cheating?
Is it worse than cheating? No, it's not worse than cheating because it's still you. I don't know. It's a crazy, crazy aspect of it. Show
It's
has crazy and crazy things going on the whole this entire series.
Helly's dad is super sus.
Yeah, take it raw. What's going on there?
Apparently, he was moaning while she was eating.
I don't even know. The only thing I saw from TikTok was that each time they get in the elevator, the ding sound is different, and they matched up the ding when Dylan just went in it, and it's the same one that leads to the black hallway. So
Ooh.
excited to see where that goes.
Well, yeah, I mean, Helly was trying to follow Irving's instructions.
Yeah.
Then her dad came down at the
No,
end.
no, you surprised me. Crazy. And then did you realize that the hang in there poster is Dylan?
I didn't realize it right away.
Yeah,
I
it took me
saw
a
the
little.
thing about it, which is
Is that not crazy?
that is crazy. I
Oh,
don't know. Was it always that or did it change?
I don't know. That I can't tell you. But
Um, and Irving's just done. My boy's just gone. That's
nah,
gonna piss me off.
you know he's coming back.
Nah, he's dead. Yeah, you're right.
But Bert was supposed to kill him.
He's definitely. You think so?
That's the theory I saw. It was like Bert was the hitman.
Yeah, it seemed. Well, remember his notes. He says Bert's a goon.
Maybe Irving knew all along.
That's
When
what I'm
his dog
saying.
was just sitting there, I was like, fuck.
His story can't be done, man, because we still don't know what his innie was up to.
Bro,
So
he's
boy,
100% coming back. I just think I will say this season finale needs to be an absolute banger. Like it needs to be a masterpiece.
it needs
The
to be a
build up,
masterpiece, and I don't want no fucking cliffhanger.
no, I don't want it either. But the only way the build up episode works is if the ending is an absolute masterpiece. Because if it's not, then I'll turn on it and I'll be like you. But if it's a masterpiece, then I'll be like, all right, they knew what they were doing.
Uh, Dad was like, "Oh, my head is still spinning. Nothing happened. Nothing happened."
I mean, I don't know how the way it ended. I'm like, damn, like what is Cobell? What is she gonna do? Like, why is she even pressing Mark like that?
Well, whatever. Well, I'm sure it has to do with trying to reintegrate him or whatever, because that was any mark at the end.
I know,
So
crazy though. I mean, I'm just hoping. Damn, Thursday is packed, bro. Holy shit. We got
packed.
Severance at night, March Madness during the day, Ball Watch episode 59. It's gonna be crazy. Also, side note, real quick, Invincible, that season finale was one of the best episodes I've ever seen of a show
Really?
ever. It was even ranked that high by like IMBD, whatever it is.
IMDb.
Well, do you know what I'm talking about? That things that fucking.
Yes, IMDb, not IMBD.
All right, my fault. But it was ranked as like the best episode ever. So,
I've been seeing like I'm trying not to watch like the clips I see. I've been seeing some clips. That Crusher guy, whatever his name is, something with a C, I think, right?
Conqueror,
What is it? Oh, Conqueror, Conqueror.
Conqueror, yeah, wild. But yeah,
They got Kang and Invincible?
pretty much, pretty much. If anybody watches Invincible or listens, talk to me about it. Great show. But back to Severance. One episode left. Pray to God it's a banger. Because now we're all caught up and we're gonna have to wait 3 years like everyone else.
No, no, not 3 years again, bro. Come on.
Give me two.
No, don't even. Give me like a year.
Give me one.
Show is
But
becoming very, very House of the Dragon-esque. That's all I'm gonna say.
we need a banger. We need
We
a banger
do.
to pull you back in.
We need some things answered, is what we need. Because
I
that is
like that.
what happened with House of the Dragon. Season one was good, and then it like led us into season two, and it was like, oh, like season one ends with where they're like preparing for war. So then you
And
think you're gonna
two,
get the war in season two,
and it takes on a whole nother thing.
that and it's just like they're preparing again all season. It's like,
That's
what the fuck are we doing? We got like one dragon battle the whole season. And it
that
was
sucks.
like, come on. And so season one of Severance ends with, Gemma's alive and this stuff, the innies get out and whatever and whatnot. And now in season two, you know, we're still waiting. I need
Well,
something. I need something.
hopefully this last episode throws you a bone
I'm
or
leaving
something.
with something. I'm leaving with something.
I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something. Oof. All right. Severance talk. Maybe we'll touch on that after. It's the season finale, so
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Crazy, man. Crazy. What a sode,
crazy.
man. Are we
What
ending
a
the sode with a boomer complaint?
jam-packed sode. Yeah.
First
All
time
right.
ever.
This is something. My boomer complaint. Albums should not be 30 songs.
Oh, I forgot. I almost forgot to bring that up. I'm so glad you did. Did you listen to the whole thing?
I did. But like when you have 30 songs on an album with that type of sound, like I can't decipher which one from which. Like I'm gonna have to go back. Listen, people are sending me like songs from it, so I'll listen to those more often. I know there's a Future feature on there, Travis, The Weeknd, so I'll listen to those. But 30 songs, what are we doing here?
Why
What are
not
we
just
doing?
release more music and more like through like don't wait as long.
Just pull a Braun, give us a deluxe.
You know what? Here go two more for y'all. I haven't listened at all. I heard there's a Kendrick song. I heard he's talking shit again. What else is new? I
Let's
heard
let's drop a verse without mentioning Drake.
yeah. I apparently I don't know. People are saying the Travis feature is not good.
I have to go back and like I listened to it, but I'm gonna have to go back and
And I haven't listened. I don't I maybe I'm just too old and washed, but I don't understand how people think Playboy Cardi is that good.
I think this was one of his better albums from what I saw. And I heard a couple good songs, but I mean, I'll go back to my complaint. 30 songs is just too much for me.
Yeah, it's like that Morgan Wallen album I tried to listen to one time. I like 36. I still haven't even like,
Let's hold the phone on the Morgan talk though.
dog, it's too many. I don't know which is which. I don't
Uh,
remember which ones I like and stuff. It's the same thing as if I listen to Playboy Cardi. But I'm not listening to Playboy Cardi unless he drops that song, which I heard is not on this album either.
which one?
They try to be crazy. They try to be Cardi.
It was on Apple Music for like 2 months when I had it, and then they pulled it.
It's not even on SoundCloud anymore.
You trying to be crazy? Yeah, it's wild. Wild, but yeah, that's my boomer complaint. So,
I
well,
guess, I mean,
let's shorten the amount of songs on the albums.
I can't see myself going to listen to it. So if there's anything you feel I should, send it my way.
I got you.
Otherwise, I probably won't.
As I'm making this board, I'm gonna listen to some baseball music while I make this board right now.
For sure, for sure. My boomer complaint. Give me my exact change.
That's a that's fair. That's a
Listen,
great.
if I'm owed 127
It's my money.
and you only give me 125,
Mm.
I didn't even realize until I walked out of the store and I was like, wait a minute, what are we doing here? And it's like, do I want the pennies? No,
It's a
no, I don't.
principle.
But you got to give me the pennies so then I could like get whatever. I mean, I guess it's disrespectful to throw pennies in a tip jar, but you still like 127. You're only giving me 125.
That's wild. I mean,
I want the option. Let me be like, nah, keep them.
You really want two pennies?
No, I don't. But like, I want the option to be like, nah, keep them.
That's fair. I think that's a fair take.
It's like,
If
huh?
you would have went back in the store for two pennies though, I would have been like,
Oh, for sure, for sure.
"Son of a
I
bitch."
didn't, but I just thought about it after. I was like, huh? I guess we're just not giving correct the full change now.
At least give me the option.
That's why I don't fucking pay with cash.
Mm, credit card only.
But I paid
Everything
with
is card.
cash. Paid the cash that time.
And now you're two pennies short. Goddamn.
And again, I didn't want them, but it's the principle. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know what you're saying, brother. It's always about the principle. Goddamn right, man. Good boomer complaints.
Great
Give me
sode, man. This was a
great,
this was a banger.
action packed, sport packed, severance packed.
It had it all. It had it all.
I want it all. I
I
want
want it
it all.
all. I
Ball
want
watch,
it
baby.
all
Gonna get some post up.
now.
And ladies and gentlemen, it is March Madness time. So let's enjoy it. Okay.
It's so funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay happy.
It's a good week. Yeah, it's a good week.
Great week. Great week.
Peace.